Okay, there we go. Alright, we're live. We're live. I practically almost missed like a week full of streams. But, starting to get my life back together again. First off, I have to get Agent today. I mean, I don't have to get her today, but I at least want to get her on stream. From 5:03 to 5:30. And it's 5:28 right now. So I really only have like a few more days left to grab Agent. So I'd like to do that. Technically I have until Monday, but I won't be able to stream on Monday though, because I'll be at work. So yeah, that ain't gonna happen. I can also try doing it tomorrow too, but I got shit to do tomorrow, so streaming day is as streaming day does, right? You know, every like week, it feels like my video game to playlist gets longer and longer, and like I can't get to it in time. I literally would like need to like retire to be able to like make like an appreciable dent in that. It's like a lot of that to playlist, like it's actually just regular ass like RPGs, honestly. I wouldn't even stream it. I just want time to just play it on my own. Some of them are like really old school too. Some of them go back as far as like PS1 RPGs, PS2 RPGs. And I didn't really get into gaming until the PS1 era, because I didn't really appreciate the Super Nintendo era or before. The 16-bit, I didn't appreciate the 16-bit era of video games. I still don't, honestly. I still stand by what I believed before about like how the whole pixelated art style to me isn't really an art style. It kind of feels like you're going backwards. It's like, I get it. Some people actually do it on purpose. I get it. But it's my personal belief that like at least half of all pixelated games out there from indie developers, they're only pixelated just because like the indie developer isn't an artist. They're not a graphic designer. It's like they're the programmer and they had an idea for a video game, but like they were making it by themselves or something. So they didn't really have an artist, or they're not artistic enough to make the game better. And like, I don't blame them, to be fair. It's like 3D graphics are hard to do, and then 2D graphics is actually kind of equally as hard. They're hard for different reasons. If you're doing 2D graphics, you need to animate everything. You need to animate every action. If you do 3D graphics, it's kind of easier in some respects. You gotta make a 3D model. You gotta spend an entire time to make just the 3D model for one character. But then once you get the model down, though, you can make that model do anything you want. So that's kind of like why everybody went to 3D models nowadays, or like CGI models. But like 2D models are good too. I mean, you got the whole live 2D thing here too, right? Although I've already talked about this before about VTubers and shit. I prefer 3D VTubers versus 2D VTubers. So it pains me when I see like 3D VTubers get 2D live 2D avatars, and it seems like a downgrade to me. It really does. It really does. It seems kind of like a downgrade. I'm like, oh, you got a 2D model, cool. Oh, you're not gonna use that 3D model anymore? Oh, that's cool too. That's cool. It's like, I get it though too, from a VTubing perspective. It's like the 3D model has like more settings that like you gotta like do for to get the 3D model working. The 2D model is really easy to set up though. It's just, again, to me, it really is a downgrade. Pixar art games are mostly the same, very specific jump platformers anyway. You know what's worse? Pixel art games, but they're like visual novels. That gets me. And yes, I am going to mention Valhalla. It's like, would I think Valhalla would have been better if it was just like hand-drawn, like regular shit? I would think it'd be better, but it's pixelated. But like, Valhalla being pixelated probably helped to propel it to popularity too, because like, at least it's good pixel art. But I still would have preferred just regular drawn art though. I know pixel art's ugly. It's ugly. Even though pixel art technically was in my generation, I hated it the entire time because I was a jock, basically. Y'all nerds. Y'all fucking nerds. Like, I don't relate. I literally don't relate to the introverted kids who are like, I got picked on in school. I got pushed in lockers. And, yeah, you know what? I'm the one putting the kids in lockers, actually. That was me. I was probably your bully. I legit, like, can't relate to it at all. Like, I mentioned Pro Jared. Remember when Pro Jared had the whole thing about getting divorced with his wife and shit like that? Remember that crap? Like, Pro Jared had so much, like, Dungeons and Dragons stories and nerdy stories when he was growing up. And I'm like, yeah, I don't relate. I literally can't relate. However, so many other people relate to Pro Jared, and that's why he's popular. As well as, like, other content creators who play video games, essentially, or review games for a living. They all had the same story. They literally all had the same, like, nerdy story, and I can't relate to that. They're like, I didn't have many friends growing up, and I played video games all day. I played my Mario, and I played my Zelda. And, like, when I was growing up in that era, though, I'm all like, y'all fucking nerds. You're all nerds. I'm gonna fucking beat you up after school. No, why wait after school? I'm gonna beat you up now. I'm gonna fucking push you in a locker. So, yeah. Like, I mean, you guys have already heard enough of my high school, college stories, and I still have more I could tell whenever, like, those situations pop up. But man, was I such a jock. It's weird, though, because, like, I was the one that commanded other people to do my dirty work, though. So, like, if there was, like, a fucking nerd that crossed me the wrong way, I'd tell somebody else to do it, actually. I'd be like, yo, see that nerd? Put him in the locker. Which is why, actually, high schools nowadays, they've actually condensed the size of lockers. Did you guys know that? So, like, putting nerds in lockers actually became a really big problem. So, a lot of high schools, they actually started condensing lockers so that way a person wouldn't actually fit in there. And, like, even in Japanese high schools too, Japanese high schools also started to like reduce the sizing of lockers, because they're like, okay, like, we keep finding like these kids in lockers, how about we just make them small enough so they won't fit in there anymore? Which is good. That means the school system's taking notice of bullies, I guess. So, yeah. I'm from the 90s. There was no such thing as bullying back in the day. Someone gave you shit, even nerds into fistfights. Dude, Cypher, that is the one thing that, like, I think is idiotic about nowadays. Like, I also hate the idea, too, that, like, if you fight back, you get in trouble, too. It's like, okay, like, a bully has been, like, terrorizing you for, like, a good half of the year or something. Let's say you're a freshman, right? So, like, a bully's been terrorizing for, like, half the year. So you retaliate one time. You punch him in the face one time, and then, like, you get written up or something. I mean, to be fair, actually, in most cases, they do actually write up both parties, though. Like, they write up the bully, and then they also write up the bullier. The bullyee? The bullyee. They write up the bullyee, and they do write the bullier. And it's, in some cases, too, you both also might get expelled. But, like, the reason why it even escalated at that point anyway is because nobody would do anything. Because a lot of times, too, like, teachers don't care. So it's like, you say that, like, you're getting bullied, and then nobody does anything. That's the reason why it escalates to that point, where it's like, hey, like, if no one's doing anything, then the bullyee realizes, well, the only way that I can do the only way anything's gonna be done is if I stick up for myself. So they stick up for themselves, and then, like, all of a sudden the school has a hissy fit. You know, the school be all like, hey, wait, you can't punch that kid. It's like, yo, this guy's like 3 times my size, by the way. And also, he's been stuffing me in lockers. So, I did shit, alright? I made something happen because no one else was doing anything. But, like, yeah, like, that shit didn't happen in the 90s, though. In the 90s, like, people fought back. Or, like, you know what you also don't see anymore, too? Like, prank wars. Like, prank wars was always a thing back in the 90s. I feel like nowadays, it's not much of a prank war anymore. Like, where it's, like, innocent fun against you and someone else. It actually escalates way too fast now, to the point that it's not a prank war. Like, okay, wait. So this would be an idea of a prank war. It's like, oh, like, this guy, he slapped books out of my hand. So, like, I'm going to get him back, and, when we go into, like, 3rd period class, there's gonna be something written on the board that says, like, he has a crush on a girl or something. And then he gets embarrassed, and he's like, okay, I'm gonna get him back now, and this time, I'm, like, gonna put, like, a water balloon trap or something on his locker. But now, though, I feel like it escalates a lot, though, to the point where it's not a prank war, because now it escalates. It's like, cool, I'm gonna go get his car, I'm gonna slash his tires. It's like, yo, whoa! Do you know how much that cost? Like, it escalates so fast. It's like, I'm gonna slash his tires, and it probably wasn't his car, too. It was his dad's car. You know, like, he's borrowing his dad's car, you know, or whatever, but, like, yeah, I cut his tires up, and it's like, oh, okay, he cut my dad's tires, so now I'm gonna go fucking to his house, I'm gonna fucking cause a gas leak or something. It's like, gas leak? Yo, you guys crazy? Are you guys trying to kill each other? Like, shit. You know? That's not prank wars anymore. Now you guys literally are trying to kill each other. So, yeah. Nowadays, it would escalate when going full pumped up kids. Kicks might as well be friends with the quiet kid. I don't know, man. I mean, you know the trope about the quiet kid. The quiet kid's gonna be the one that tells you, hey, don't go to school tomorrow. That's the thing about the quiet kid. You just gotta push. The quiet kid gets pushed around too often. Don't come to school tomorrow. And you're like, oh shit. Oh, okay, I won't go to school tomorrow. Yeah, so, yeah. I mean, to be fair, the public education system, at least in America, has failed anyway. A lot of learning that people do, they don't learn until college. Or they have to, like, self-teach themselves anyway. Because all it is, like, it's just a curriculum where, like, you memorize a textbook. There's a difference between learning and memorizing. And anybody can memorize. So, same in Beanerland. Yeah. But you know what? Gotta get those test scores up, though. Gotta get those test scores up. So, yeah. Pretty sure the public education system is the best in the world. I don't know if you're doing a bit. I can't tell if you're doing a bit or not. But, like, maybe back in the 90s. Maybe back in the 90s. But, yeah, last I checked, Europe and Japan was definitely ahead of America. I have no idea if you're doing a bit. But, yeah, unless you're talking about college. College is different. College American education is actually kind of decent. But the problem is that it costs money. It costs money, which is a problem in America. College education in America is actually okay, but the fact that it costs money and it's not public education really is the problem, which kind of made me realize that I should drop out of college to save money. Because, like, who wants to get a $500,000 debt and not get a job and then have that $500,000 debt follow you for the rest of your life. Not this guy. Not this guy. Although, to be fair, it is also fault of the counselors, though. Does community college count as public education? It kind of does. The problem, though, is that, like, right now in America, even community college costs a lot of money, too, though. It was cheaper in the 90s. It was a lot cheaper in the 90s. The problem is that education in America has gotten more expensive, which is bad, actually. That should not be a thing. Education should be available for those that seek it. But it's not, at least in America. In America, you need the money. So that's why in America, it's nowhere to get a loan. But, like, it shouldn't be that way, though. It really shouldn't be that way. Like, there's so many people that would love to become a doctor. And we need doctors, yo. Yo, we need doctors. We need scientists. But, like, they can't. Because, like, I'm gonna stereotype here. They come from a Mexican family. Yes, I know that sounds terrible. But they probably come from a Mexican family. And they can't afford to go to college. Because they have to work in a taco truck to help, like, you know, to help the family out with the bills or something like that. And, like, they can't even qualify to get a loan for, like, $300,000 to try and get the education because their mommy and their poppy are working their asses off already trying to raise the kids. So you're the oldest. You're the oldest son. You gotta help raise the kids, too. So, yeah. It's such a stereotype, but there's truth, though. There's truth to it. Yeah. Although there is very good online courses you could get nowadays that does get you a college degree equivalent, which does definitely help. But like, it's slow moving though. It hasn't gotten raised that high yet in like notoriety. But it's getting better though. To be able to get a degree online, it's getting better. But it's still not the same as to say you graduated from like Harvard. You know, like Harvard is still like up there amongst like other prestige like colleges. The only problem is that in order to go to those prestige colleges, you need the money. You need the money. Oh, what's that? You come from a poor black family, and like your parents are on like that, you know, that little like stimmy bill. Yeah, we don't want your kind in here. Which is technically what they're saying. They're not saying it outright, but they're kind of saying it, you know? We don't want no stimmy check families in this college. Your parents either need to be like stockbrokers or like you need to be like the son of like someone that like works in law or something. I don't know. Or maybe your father graduated from Harvard and maybe that's why you could get into Harvard. Because you're going to get into the frat and into like the frat house or something like that, you know? Which by the way, like all those houses in colleges, I know that they show them out to be like party houses in movies, but actually they do matter in real life though. It's like, oh, like you join like this one house that like your grandpa was part of or something like that. And like that actually gets you connections. Because it's who you know, not how smart you are. Which is also true, by the way, too. Because, like, it doesn't matter, like, how much you can qualify for a certain job. It's like, yo, here's my resume. And you can knock off every point. You can knock off, like, every point on that resume. But then, like, some kid comes by. His resume, like, barely meets the minimum requirement. But this kid, though, his dad is the friend of, like, the recruiter. His dad's the friend of the company guy. So this kid who barely makes it, he's gonna get the job and not you because you're just some guy who has no connections. So making connections is very, very important. Which is basically what I did through most of my life. That's why I got through as much shit as I did in both Japan and wherever. I make as much connections as I can. Street smarts gets you through life. Book smarts sometimes gets you through life. That's the cold, harsh truth of it. You could be a genius, right? You could be a genius, but like people will make fun of you though. You need to be like in a very certain environment for your genius to actually go through. Because a lot of inventors, they got treated like shit when they were alive. And then like after like they're old and like 90 years old on their deathbed, only then do people realize, hey, you know what? This guy was actually pretty smart. Oh, he's dead now. But we're gonna write him in the history books though. But we won't write the part though where like the entire community like made fun of him and like thought he was a piece of shit. Yeah. It's actually kind of funny to think of like how many geniuses back in the day were always ostracized and like considered different from like everyone else, you know? It's only until after they die or when they're really old do people realize that like this guy was onto something. So, yeah. But then these guys were miserable growing up though. Most of them didn't get married, or like if they did get married, it was like a loveless marriage. Like they married for like political power or like some shit like that, you know? And then some of these juniors literally had like anxiety or like introverted shit. Now we call them autistic. Exactly. That's the word I was looking for, by the way. I was looking for that word, but I lost it. So thank you. Thank you for that. But yeah, it kind of sucks though how like a lot of them go unappreciated. You have to die, man. You gotta die for your passion. As long as you don't mind the crippling, like, social mockery for your entire life, and crap like that. Yeah, that kind of sucks too. But hey, you cured cancer though. It's like the guy that actually cures cancer, he's probably going to also like be ostracized and be made fun of until like he's almost dead. And they'd be like, hey, you know that formula that you told us about that we said was dumb? It turns out it actually does cure cancer. Oh, you're gonna die right now. 3, 2, 1. Okay, he's dead. He's dead. Well, we can still give him his Nobel Peace Prize on his gravestone, though. It's like, guys, I got it. The answer to cure cancer is peanut butter. No. Hear me out. I got the formula and everything. Peanut butter cures cancer. But then nobody will believe him. And then, like, people will only believe him until, like, 30 years later or some shit. So. History remembers the weirdos, but only when they're right. Pretty much. Oh, it's same too for painters, right? A lot of artistes. A lot of artistes. They're poor. Like, the terminology starving artists is actually true. Like, they're so poor, like, when they're, like, actually living. And then, like, when they die, all of a sudden their painting now is, like, worth, like, 1,000 rubles. Or whatever like that. I'm saying rubles because I'm talking about, like, in their era or whatever. In our era, it's like $1 million. Like $10 million in our era. But a lot of them, though, they had to choose between food or paint supplies. Food or paint supplies. And most of them chose paint supplies, actually. So they had a garbage. They had a, like, garbage dumpster dive for, like, an apple or some shit like that. Or you could do what, like, other people do and just be like a hack doctor or lawyer and then like make lots of money, get lots of ass bitches, and at least have fun with your life. But we need those weird people who could cure cancer though. We need the guys that can cure cancer. We need the doctors that can like save lives even if they're not popular. It's all about passion. Inventors, though. Being an inventor is expensive nowadays. It used to be that back in the day, in order to be an inventor, all you needed was, like, a hammer and, like, a socket wrench. Then you could start inventing shit. It's like, in order to really invent anything nowadays, you pretty much need, like, a fucking grant of, like, $1 million to start, like, opening up your own little science hub. And then, like, you can, like, work on shit. Or something like that. So, Yeah. But you know what? You just may come up with a flying car, though. You may just come up with a flying car. But here's the thing, though. Will you? A lot of people that want to be inventors, they don't amount to anything. Because, like, they're either, like, reinventing the wheel, or they're making, like, slight improvements to something that we already have. They're not truly making anything new. Like, we're still waiting for that teleportation technology. We're still waiting for those hover boots. We're still waiting for that moon base to happen, you know, and shit like that. But right now, our society kind of favors entertainment a lot. Artist still a career? Are those graphic designer nowadays? Same useless thing, though? No. No. You know what's a useless degree you could get in college? Gender studies. Now that's useless. It's like gender studies or getting your like masters, getting your PhD master's degree in like historical medieval artifacts. It's like, how is that gonna help you in life? It's like your job can really only be useful in a museum scenario. And that's assuming the museum's even hiring right now. And also, like, what does a fucking PhD in gender studies even mean? I mean, like, you got a fucking loan for $200,000 for that gender studies degree. And what job is that gonna get you? I'd love to know. I'd love to know what job that is gonna get you. There's so many useless degrees that you could get out there in college, though. It's like, bitch, listen, I hate to sound Asian, but like, if you're not being a doctor or like a lawyer, then like pretty much like, or engineer, that's the third one. Doctor, lawyer, engineer. If you're not being one of those three, it's like a good like half of like all the other shit is basically worthless degrees that's like just waste money. You're getting a loan for like $500,000 for a degree that's gonna get you precisely 2 jobs in 2 very specific fields, and if you don't get them, you're gonna work in like McDonald's or something. It's like, hey, yo, I got a PhD. How come you're working at McDonald's? Because I couldn't get the job. You couldn't get the job, and now you're working at McDonald's because there was literally like nowhere else for you to work. And you can't even be a teacher because being a teacher also kind of sucks too. Actually, if you really want to make money, you don't apply to work at McDonald's. You make your own McDonald's. If you wanted to be smart about it, you need to own the franchise, not just be an employee there. Oh, you don't like McDonald's? Go on a Pizza Hut. It's actually not that hard, by the way, guys. Like, it's actually not that hard to open up your own like Pizza Hut or like McDonald's franchise. Basically, all you need to do is like send in an application to like the main mother base or whatever, and be like, yo, I want to open up like a Pizza Hut or McDonald's or like a Burger King or some shit. And be like, cool. Here is a location that we think would be good for it. All right, here's the spot. Go and run it now. It's actually not that hard. And then once you become that small McDonald's or Pizza Hut owner, then you get to pay the shit minimum wage pay to people who apply to your job. So like that's how that works. Although I wouldn't recommend the food industry anyway, because you don't make a high profit margin on most food stuff. Unless you want to work in like some kind of 5-star restaurant that like charges like $1,000 for like a wine bottle or something. But other than that though, most food industry places, they only make like a 3 to 5% markup on the food, because you really can't charge that much for food. You're better up like opening up like a fucking Walmart or a Goodwill store. Goodwill's kind of stupid. Goodwill, as well as like similar stores like Goodwill, is like one of like the biggest scams in America. You donate people donate free stuff to like Goodwill and shit, and then they feel good about it because they're like, oh, it's going to the homeless, except it's not going to the homeless. You're literally giving that franchise owner free money because like it's not going to the homeless. They're literally just going to resell the item that you gave them for free for like $10 or something. That's literally like $1,000. That's like $1,000 markup technically, because like they because they're not buying, they're not paying for their shit. So yeah, Goodwill. And like, what's the other one? Like the other one's called like Army Salvation or like some shit like that. There's also another one too in Europe where like they actually got hit hard. They actually got hit hard for like false advertising, for like saying that their shit was gonna go to like the homeless people or something. But like really it's just more money into like the owner's like pockets and shit like that. Yeah, no, like so many of those like donation places, they don't go to the homeless people at all though. They just, it's another retail. It's just a retail store. And the only difference is that like it's a place for people to get rid of their old clothes and things like that. But then like a lot of that stuff, like it gets shipped to like landfills and things like that. Goodwill was never for homeless people. Exactly. It was never for homeless people. But that's what people think though. And that's the false advertising for like Goodwill, Army Salvation, and a lot of these similar donation places. People have this weird misconception that it is going to the homeless. And the thing is that like Goodwill and these other places, that's kind of how they advertise themselves as. They kind of advertise themselves as like being for the people, which they're not lying. It's kind of like one of those morally ambiguity things. It's like a gray area where like they're not lying by law because it is for the people, but like a lot of people have the assumption, oh, when they say for the people, it's going to the needy, but it's not really going to the needy though. It's going to stockholders and investors and shit. Like Goodwill is just as much of an investor retail shop as is Walmart and Target and any other Best Buy store. The only difference again is that like they're getting their product for free, and then they market again. It's like 1,000% markup because technically they didn't pay anything for it. So like people donate like their fucking end table. They donate their end table, their chairs, their clothing or whatever. They sell for like $20 or something, you know? Like they have to sift through like all the garbage shit though. That's like actual garbage. They had to get rid of all that crap. But then like anything that's decent though, then they could just sell and they just make like pure profit off of that. So yeah. It's not false advertising, it's just misconception. I've seen exactly 0 ads advertised in public service. Well then, you haven't been looking at the right ads. You have not been looking at the right ads. Like I said, the Army Salvation in Europe was definitely advertising helping for the needy. So that's why they got hit with a lawsuit. Goodwill's a little bit smarter though. Goodwill's a little bit smarter about it. However, it was not so back in like World War II era. And back in like the 1920s or like some shit like that. Army Salvation 2. Army Salvation was also never for the army, but back in like World War I, I believe, like Army Salvation, they had like so much propaganda ads about like every dollar that you spend, it goes to like the soldiers or like some shit like that. But it never went to the soldiers, but like it was propaganda for like World War I though. Because it was like, hey, like if you buy this t-shirt, like that money goes to like a gas mask for like remember mustard gas? Remember how terrible mustard gas was? Yeah. Or like or donation prunes. I remember that was another thing too. I never got that. I never dug into that one. But it's like if you donated like peach prunes or something like that, or like peach pits, for some reason it was like for every 5 pits that you donate, it gets turned into a gas mask. But like they were just selling the pits though to like composters or something like that. So yeah. Exactly. No, like that's pretty much what I'm saying though. Like it's wrong. Everything is false and wrong. And anyone that donates these places, all you're doing is you're making the guy that owns that place richer. Like, some of the Goodware owners out there, they're literally millionaires. They are legit millionaires. They make like 80% of all the profits, and then like that small 10%, that small 10%, it goes to the actual people that work there, and they're making like actual minimum wage. Like the amount of money that these guys are making is like horrendous. But the thing is though is that like they were literally like buying off like government like shills and crap to not get caught or anything like that. It's such like a weird like mafia style thing to get behind. A lot of these Goodwill, they're kids. A lot of their kids, they're going to like high prestige schools also to also like own like their own franchises, so they can also like eventually like put that back into like stock and shit like that. All you're doing is helping. All you're doing is like helping the man. You're better off like buying shit at Walmart, because then your money is going to like a sweatshop Chinese kid in China. It's not that much better. It's not that much better, but like at least that sweatshop kid's getting that 10-cent per hour thing, versus whatever you're paying the donation, whatever donation crap that you're donating to. That's why I never, whenever I do donate like clothing and shit like that, I actually donate it to a government-owned facility. I never bring it to a retail store, because most retail stores is like 100%. When you buy goods directly to employee wages, wrong. That is 100% factually wrong. Yo, that is so wrong. That is so wrong. Goodwill is like one of the worst, like one of the best like mafia schemes like in the world. And as far as like Army Salvation stores, so many of those donation places is like is such a scam. So yeah. Anyway, capture operation, right? Let me get agent. But yeah, Goodwill makes like over like $1 million bajillion like a year, and they're paying their workers like minimum wage. So yeah, it's a scam. Actually, it's funny enough, if you want to make money, churches though. Churches is where it's at. You don't pay taxes, and like much of the government can't do anything to you because you're like a religious thing. The only bad thing is that like if you want to make money though, it's like you gotta like follow like that whole priesthood thing, and that priesthood thing takes up like your entire life. I'm not that religious, so like I'd never be able to do it. But like if you really wanna make some easy money, go to that Pope Bishop or Cardinal line thing. I guess to be fair, it's not that bad now as it was back in the day, because like priests and bishops back in the day were like 100% corrupted. You're making your own religion based on anime, probably already a thing though. And before I make my own church. Yeah, no, but like bishops and cardinals though, they've always been corrupted on some level. Want to revive Harism? How about those people that worship Gadget from Chip and Dale Rescue Rangers? Those Russians? The Russian guys who worship Gadget, which was actually a thing. It was like more of a cult, more of like a cult following. But it's technically a religion though. I mean, a cult is a religion. We only call it a cult because we want to give it like a negative connotation. So, yeah. God damn. I'm definitely gonna have to spend impulses. I didn't want to spend impulses. Like the Holy Crusades. Like the Holy Crusades was never holy. The Holy Crusades was just like as ugly and as brutal as like any other war we've ever had in humanity. I'm still stunned by the fact that, like, it's a movie that you can watch on Disney Plus. I am still stunned right now. The fucking Chippendale Rescue Rangers, like, 22,000 fucking shit film. Like, I can't believe they would even think about, like, putting that on Disney Plus and having, like, Gadget fuck a fucking bug. Like, a fly or whatever. It's not even inclusive either. Like, you can't even say it's a thing about, like, about racial crap or anything. It's literally a bug. It's a bug and a mouse. Like, are you kidding me? Are you joking? Why Zipper? And, like, as somebody that grew up, like, watching that show, like, are you fucking cunty fucking kidding me? I guess, to be fair, I have 42 out of 100. I went through most of the 1 stars already at this point. I have so much of this 2 star shit to go through now. Fucking cunt. God damn it. All right. It's like, I have 125 bombs. That's technically 40 bombs, but I don't want to. I don't want to do that. Fucking click. There we go. It's 100% cuckold, interspecies cuckold. A lot of people were saying that, like, it's a joke from the writers or some shit like that. But, like... But why, though? That's my question. I don't know if it's true. I don't know if it's true, but people have been saying that, like, it's supposed to be a joke from the writers, but I don't get it, though. If it's a joke, I'm seriously not getting the joke. Like, no, here's the thing, too. Like, okay, so, like, I still haven't seen the whole movie yet, but I did see a bunch of clips. It's like, when Chip is, like, asking, Jack, like, how Gadget's been doing, and, like, Jack is all like, oh, like, they have 42 kids. They have, like, 42 kids and counting, and shit like that. Like, somebody on the storyboard team decided that it would be a good idea? They decided it'd be a good idea for some reason. How did nobody in the storyboard team thought, like, yo, this is kind of messed up. This is literally messed up. Are we sure we want to do this on Disney? White chicks fuck dogs. That's the thing too. Zipper was literally the pet of the team. Zipper didn't talk in the original show either. They had the fucking the Allstate guy. They had like the Allstate guy like voicing Zipper too. He's got that super deep manly voice or whatever like that. And like in the original show though, like he was the pet. He acted like a dog. He had like a fucking food tray or whatever stupid shit like that or something. It's like, I'm going to assume that Gadget fell in love with Zipper's voice or something. Like, Zipper didn't talk on set. Like, okay, in the universe, Chip and Dale Rescue Rangers was a TV show, right? In universe, they're actors. They're actors in the universe, right? That means that off set, that means Zipper is allowed to talk again. So he's like, hey, baby, wanna go on a date with me? And then Gadget's like, oh my god, your voice is so sexy. Like, that means Gadget only dated him for his voice or something. That's basically what I'm getting out of that. I have 157 extra impulses. Can I afford that? Yeah, I can afford it. What was the other thing that I spent it for? Yeah, I spent it for Architect, right? Yeah, that's what it was. The only other time I spent extra impulses was for Architect, and now I'm having to spend them. Because I have to get Agent. I have to get Agent now. Hold on, let me write this down. 147. 157. 157 extra impulses. This is what I start off with. So basically, how many impulses am I going to need to get Agent? That's the question to ask. That is the question to ask. Is the equivalent of Mimi Mouse fucking Pluto? You know what? It's still weird how, like, Pluto and Goofy are a thing in the Mickey Mouse world. So Goofy is supposed to be a horse originally, but I'm pretty sure Goofy eventually became a dog, though. Like, he got retconned. Alright, guys, it's happening. It's happening. Alright, check this shit out. Check this shit out. I am not gonna have to spend a single EMP ticket. I'm not gonna have to spend one. I have 17 1-stars and 19 stars. All right, check this shit out. Check this shit out. This is it right here. I'm gonna get agent. I'm gonna get agent without spending the fucking ticket. 220,000 HP? Goofy is a male cow. To want me to be a bull. His love interest is a cow. Yeah, last I checked, he was supposed to be a horse. He was supposed to be like a workhorse or something. Wait, no, I didn't get it. I didn't get her. I didn't get her. I see dudes. I see dudes. Let me check right now. Let me check right now Goofy's history. Disney Goofy. Let me check. What was he supposed to be originally? Let me see. I could have sworn he was supposed to be a horse. Okay, it says right here on the wiki that, like, he's an anthropomorphic dog. So, like, that's right now, though. He's a dog right now. But Pluto's a dog. Originally dubbed Dippy Dog. Okay, wait, what was he originally? In 1940s, Goofy featured... Nope. Let's go back sooner. 1932. 1932. Let's see. Minnie Mouse, Horse Collar, and Claire Bear Car. Horse Collar. That's what he was originally. That's what it was. Horse Collar. So yeah, Goofy was a horse before he became Goofy. Ah, okay. And then, let's see. But what would set this apart from appearance, new character whose behavior serves running gag? Dippy Dog, as he was named by Disney artists, was a member of the audience. And then in 1935 to 1938, he became Goofy. So in 1932, Horse Collar. And then he became Dippy Dog. He became Dippy Dog in like 1933. 1934. 1935, he became Goofy. 1934 was when Goofy... 1935. 1935 was when Goofy first became a thing. Boris became a different character. Oh yeah, I remember Boris. Yeah, I remember. I mean, like, this is all like... This is all like such weird Disney historical shit. Or was that Bendy? You know what? Bendy was that was an interesting game. I don't do horror games, but I did read the story for Bendy. That was an interesting game. I thought it was cool. The only thing I have to say about the whole, like, Bendy video game series is that, like, it makes me question the same thing, too, for, like, Five Nights at Freddy's. Where it's, like, the whole thing about, like, all, like, the trials and tribulations of the main character, it didn't have to happen if they just said, fuck it. To me, it just makes the main character seem stupid to me. Like, in Five Nights at Freddy's, all the security guards, all they had to do was say, fuck it, and then they wouldn't have to worry about getting killed by animatronics. Same thing too for like the main character in Bendy. Like, when he got the mysterious letter from like his old friend or some shit like that to come to like the old studio, all he had to do was say, I haven't seen this guy in years, so I'm just not gonna go see him. Like, if the main character never went to go and see his old buddy at like the old studio, he would never have gone through that whole traumatic experience of like having the ink monsters try and kill him and shit. All he had to do was just say fuck it. But no, he went. He went to a weird ass deadbeat studio that no one has like seen or like been to in like over decades. And then like all of a sudden now he's got like shadowy ink creatures trying to kill him. With monsters. There's like literal monsters in that studio. Imagine if like you worked at Disney, right guys? Imagine if you used to work at Disney and then like Walt Disney, your old pal Walt Disney called you to the studio, and next thing you know, you're being chased by Mickey. Like Mickey Mouse, Donald Duck, and Goofy, like they're trying to chase you. They're trying to like chase you around and shit. Except Goofy's good though, right? Goofy's good. Goofy's the only good one though. Mickey Mouse is trying to kill you though. And I think Minnie Mouse is trying to kill you too, like as well. It's like, yo, why'd I come? Why'd I even come here? The most horrifying part about Final Freddy's is being a wagey and having no option but to take the job. At least the last game kind of makes sense though, like the latest one, because in that one you're not a security officer, you're a kid. You're a kid that got stuck in the Five Nights at Freddy's in the Freddy's Fazbear like pizzeria. Like that one makes sense. The security thing though, nah, I'm not buying the security thing. What's kind of funny about one of the bad endings for like the first game is that like if you mess around with the machines to like turn off the violent inhibitors, you get fired. You get fired for like messing with the machines or something. The new thing, Poppy Playtime, MC gonna be like, I'm gonna go to the abandoned toy factory to investigate about the missing people. Why not? Honestly, when you think about it, a lot of horror games are like that. A lot of horror games, a lot of horror movies, I should say. A lot of horror stories, they only exist because the main character's stupid. It's like one in like a very old school like 1980s, very old school like 1980s horror movies. It's like, hey, you guys want to go to the like the middle of the park at midnight, and you want to go to like that abandoned shed that like no one lives in, and you want to like just check it out for ghosts or some shit like that, for, you know, because we're cool and shit. And then they go and they find ghosts, and then they're all like, yo, I did not expect this. Because, you know, they didn't expect to actually find ghosts, but then, like, they actually find ghosts, and then, like, it's either, like, an actual ghost, or it's, there is no ghost, but it's just like a hobo. It's like a hobo, and then, like, and then the hobo's killing them all or whatever. Ever seen the Geico commercial where they hide behind chainsaws? Yes, I have, and I love that commercial. That commercial is exactly what I think about when it comes to, like, dumbass main characters in horror movies. The main characters in The Ring actually wasn't that stupid. That one was a decent. That one had a decent main character. The Ring. Did you guys know that The Ring in the Japanese version of the Ring movie is very different from the American version? The American version changed a lot of things. You would need to like read the original Ring book if you wanted to see what the original story was. The American version of the Ring movie, they Americanized a lot of things. Same thing too for superhero movies. Although the superhero movies is almost the opposite thing. It becomes a dumb villains. Like, superhero movies would not exist if the villains were stupid. If they weren't stupid. How many times has a villain, like not killed the hero, like, first chance they got, because they want to, like, test themselves, or they want to, like, make a statement, or something like that, you know? I'm going to not kill you, Mr. Hero. It's like, but why? He's, like, right there. He's literally, like, defenseless right now. But why aren't you gonna kill him? I'm going to let you live, so you can see me take over the city. And soon I would take over the world. And then you would know that you have failed. And then, like, just by not killing the hero comes back after getting, like, a power-up or some shit. And then the villain goes, no, my plan was perfect. How could it all go wrong? Like, I don't know, you should have killed him, man. You should have killed him when you had the chance. God damn it. I have 28. I have 144 extra impulses. I start at 157. I'm still doing the 2-star captures because, like, I don't have some of these at the 4-star thing yet, so I kind of want to get them at 4 stars. If every villain just killed the hero when they actually had the chance, there would definitely be no hero movies. In fact, actually every... the good old evil overlord list. I love that list. That list is awesome. I find myself going back to that list like once per year at least. It's a good read. It's definitely a good read. I can't remember if I have the Ripper swap already at 4 stars. Do I have you at 4 stars already? I mean, not that I ever plan on using them, but like, I still want them to be maxed out though. Oh, did I, Oh, you are at 4 stars. Okay, you are. Okay, that means I don't actually need to capture you. Alright, I have like 27 captures now, and everything's a 2-star, and I kind of like mostly exhausted most of my 1 stars. And I have 125 bomber. Ah, fuck it. Alright. Let's see if I get agent here. This is what the pay to win option looks like. Oh, I got agent! That was it! Well, that was easy. Okay, that's all I needed to do. That was easy. That was all I needed to do. Alright, cool. Feel free to add to my daily schedule, she says. Cool. I also got an extra large tarantula, which is kind of weird to say. I got me the extra large. I mean, it's a small. Tarantula's still tiny, but the game says it's extra large. Cool. Got my agent. 17. There's still 17 left in here. Second agent? Damn. No second agent. Alright. But what if? What if I tell you, if I do one bombing run, that I'll get agent right now? What if I were to tell you, out of 100? Out of 100. Check this shit out, guys. I got a 1%. I got a 1% chance to get agent. Damn it. Alright. Well, not agent. I got a small diner gate. You're not at row 635. Alright, no, we're good here. We're done. Hey, look! They gave me my A commission ticket back! Perform 50 coalition unit aided captures. Thanks for the refund. Does that mean I can go back now? I can go back and use this ticket? Okay, wait, what do I need to do now? Right, I need to oath her and everything. We're not done. We're not done yet. Oh, wait, there's more. Coalition forces. By acquire sequence. There you are. There you are. What's this? Oath must be 100. Oh, what's that? Okay. You will love. Okay, wait. Do you? Would it be illegal to like make agent really drunk with whiskey, and then that way she'll love me? It won't be real, right? It won't be real love. I need her to actually love me, not say yes because she's drunk. I want it to be real. There we go. Also, that's M16's whiskey cabinet. I don't want to get in that whiskey cabinet. She's a robot. She has no rights. Yo, the Robots Rights Act of like the year 2024, man. Do you not remember? They have rights now. You guys notice that there's kind of like 2 different kinds of like maidos that do the whole Goshijin-sama thing? There's either like the code and calculated way of saying Goshijin-sama, and then there's like the high-pitched waifu way of saying Goshijin-sama. I'm not sure which one I like better. Agent is definitely the code calculated way of saying Goshijin-sama. But then I think most otakus though, I think they like the other way of Goshijin-sama though. They like the Goshijin-sama! Let me suck your dick, Goshijin-sama! I'm so happy to see you, Goshijin-sama! Like G41? Kind of. I think G41 is like in the middle. I think she's like somewhat in the middle. G41 has kind of the same personality vibe actually as Agent does, where like they're a little bit more on the serious side. Unless we're talking about Loli G41. Loli G41 definitely counts then. Basically, I'm thinking like actually along the lines of she is not a Mado character, but like the way she talks though is definitely what I'm thinking about. I'm talking about the way that like MK23 talks. The whole like darling thingy. Like if MK23 had a maid costume, she would definitely be the more high-pitched Goshushin-sama. She'd be like, Goshushin-sama! You're back, Goshushin-sama! Like that's what MK23 would be if she was a maid. Isn't G41 the fuck nugget? Yeah, G41 definitely. That's yeah, that there it is right there. That's it. That's the Goshushin comic character I'm talking about. There we go. Remember when she was like super back in the day, like the one AR everybody wanted? Yeah. Remember, the only reason why we call her fuck nugget is because that's what the artist said. That's the only reason why the artist drew her this way. We wouldn't be calling her fuck nugget if the artist didn't say that. Alright, now I have to alter. I think I have like 12 wedding rings or something. How many do I have? I have 8. Oh shit, that's more than I don't even remember how many rings I'm buying anymore. I have 18 wedding rings. Oh, it's gonna be 17 now. She's waiting for you to raise the curtains on a glorious new stage. You're about to lead her away from the past. The future is reflected in her eyes. You know what? It's too bad that Girls from Line 2 isn't canonizing oathing the SF girls. I would have loved to see them canonize that. I'm not saying that the commander would need to oath all the SF girls, of course, but like if you just picked one. If you just one. If you just pick like one SF girl to oath and make it canon, that'd be kind of cool. I don't know who the commander would pick. I don't know. Am I forgetting anything? She's at max affection, 5 stars. Oh yeah, skill. Oh yeah, skill. I totally forgot about skills. Well, the skills is not gonna happen overnight. The skills will happen slowly. Slowly but surely. Oh, no Simonova. If I refresh this screen enough times, she'll probably pop up. Alright, now we're done. Well, wait, there's more. Is there more? Do I want to just catch it for the fuck of it? Well, I got star by accident when I didn't mean to. I got KSVK. What do I have? Oh, I only got KSVK. I didn't get any of the other girls. Alright. Check out the raw energy here. Check out the raw energy. Alright, cool. We're not doing it again. We're not doing that again. We gotta wait for the next catches. I actually got something new there. Loft. French, fall French window. Cool, alright. Anyway, I do need to go to my second account, though. I do gotta go to the second account. So my second account's free to play. I do actually have, like, over 150 impulses, though, on my second account. So it's like, my second account could get agent, but I don't think I'm going to simp on my second account for that. If my second account gets agent, my second account gets agent. If not, then my second account won't get it. I'm definitely going to simp for Naito, just because, like, you know, gotta have SF and Paradias waifus. So I'd definitely be simping for Naito. Once again, though, like, I won't, like, obviously spend points at the very start. I'll just wait until, like, the very end of the month. That's the more smarter thing to do. Alrighty. A free agent would be nice. Free agent would be nice. I'm pretty sure I wasted a lot of hours on my second account by not playing it, because I'm at 61 out of 100. So I'm pretty sure I end up floating, like, more impulses past 14. I make sure that I at least log into my second account daily for, like, the daily thingy, but, like, I don't really do everything on my second account. It's just here for funsies. And I never threw it away after, like, that second stream of me playing Girls from Line. Ah! If I wait 7 hours, I would get to reset. I'm gonna do that, because I don't care about getting H on this account anyway, so I don't have to do this on stream. Okay, cool, that's it. Now for titties. Alright, this is a, let's see, wait, where's my cam? Alright, here we go. So this is part of the Genkai Toki series, which is, like, the same... I did live stream one of their games before. I live streamed Monster Monpiece, which is also a Genkai series, I guess, and I didn't know that. But whoopsie. Wait, did I pick the right game? No. Okay. But anyway, this is also, like, I think from the same guys too that made not Omega Quintet. Sorry, not that one. That made, like, the other, like, big titty that made the other, like, big titty, like, breast game that, like, we also streamed here. Let me see, what was it called again? The one where, like, they got their fucking Z-cup boobs. Let me see, I'm looking in my picture folder, because I know that I saved, Omega Labyrinth! It's Omega Labyrinth, there we go. Yeah, you guys remember Omega Labyrinth where the girls getting, like, Z-cup boobs? That's what I was talking about. I remember saving a screenshot. Because we have screenshots just such as... Oh, wait a minute. I don't gotta show this on OBS. I can just show it on here. Alright, if I do this... Alright. I can't remember, like, how far back we gotta go for this. Let's see. How far back... How far back we going? Oh, wow! You guys remember Pokemon Sword and Shield? Damn. Got Chantier in here. Let's see, where's Omega Labyrinth? Oh, wow, Rune Factory 4 is here, too. Hey, I remember Princess Raising Simulator, right. When you think about it, it's kind of like you're grooming them. Well, actually, wait, to be fair, you don't marry them, though. They're your daughter. You're the dad or something. So, like, it's not grooming. Never mind. Oh, yeah, Seven Conquer Pinball. We played that, too. Hey, I remember when... Wow, Hop, you don't look so good. I think I could do it better now. It's like, I know what I did wrong here. Because I made, I forgot to anchor. I forgot to anchor point, like, the middle of the body. That's why the models look so messed up. But I'm pretty sure if I were to do it now, I'd be able to get my mods working for that better. Oh, yeah! I modded the home screen, at least. Blanc Adventures, because I made the main character Blanc. You know what? If I were to choose between Hop and Hal in Sun and Moon, I would actually choose Hal. I think Hal is a better rival than Hop. I thought Hop was a whiny little bitch, but that's like, it's like such a slight difference though. I hate both Hop and Hal. I hated Hal in Sun and Moon, but boy, do I hate Hop in Sword and Shield though. So Hop is only worse than Hal. Anyway, didn't I give her big, no, like, I don't think her boobs are that big, no. I remember I did put, like, the big titty mod in Sword and Shield. I don't think this is it, though. Her boobs are too small. I don't think I actually took a screenshot of it. And of course, the live stream is dead, because, like, the archive is gone. Oh, wow. Fire Emblem. Right. That's also in there. Did we play Rune Factory 4 on different occasions? Like, this one's so far back compared to, like, the other Rune Factory 4 pictures. Oh, there's a Mega Labyrinth. That's a double A cup right there. And then you got the fucking whatever cup that's supposed to be. Because, like, booby power. Anyway, we're playing 7 Pirates H, and it has literally the exact same mechanic. The bigger the tits, the more power you have. So remember, guys, flat chest is not justice. You see, guys, flat chest is a weakness. Because, like, when you're a double A cup, it signals to other women that you don't have much magic power. But when you got Z cups, which, by the way, that don't look like Z cups to me. But when you got Z cups, though, then, like, your stats are so much more higher. So, yes, bigger tits does, in fact, equal power. Is this dated? Does this say a date on it? I don't think it has a... I think the only way for me to look at the date is if I go to my computer. Oh, no, there it is. 9/21/2019. Damn, we played this shit back in 2019. Basecamp froze. The only way that I can fix that is by unplugging and replugging in the camera, I think. Let's see. Yeah, that's the only way I can fix it. That is the only way I can fix it. I couldn't remember, like, which plug it was in. Alrighty. Shantae is like the very first screenshot here, which is from 2019, which I know is wrong, but that's only because, like, I probably archive all my other screenshots. I know for a fact that some of these screenshots only happen on accident. I mean, I think it's fine that the Nintendo Switch has a screenshot button, but, like, I wish the screenshot button was in a different spot, though. I wish it wasn't, like, on the face front. I pushed the screenshot button on accident so many times when I'm, like, trying to pause the game or something. Ah, good old Compile Hearts. Warning, the distribution of game software via the internet without permission. Oh, I couldn't read it all. This is the 4th game? This is their 4th game. Pirates! Guys, we need booty! Who will join me on my adventure to get booty? Who wants to join the Tetsamaru group? We're gonna find One Piece, guys. We're gonna find One Piece. Oh wait, you know how Luffy has the straw hat crew? I got the fedora. Who wants to join the fedora crew? Move from Z-Cup to muscly Queenie Cat. Oh yeah, guys, this game has monster girls, by the way. This got like big titty monster girl bitches. Anyway, this will not be a one-off. The stream is called Part 1 for a reason, guys. This will not be a one-off. I will be beating this game. We're going back to the long playthroughs. We are going back to the long playthroughs. I've been doing like a lot of like a single play games, but like now we're going back to like Part 1 and Part 2 and shit. Booby training pale bikini. Change will be added to the booby training extract selection list. Here you can change to the pale bikini. Oh, I get it. If it's pale, like, I get it. Okay. I like how those boobs used to be. The items below will be added. Reset extract. Ah. Booby training limit break. The following items will be added. Secret anatomy manual. Boost H extract obtain. Boost gold obtain. Quick egg cracking. Opie extract D. Love sparkling. Love barrier. Alton's eye patch. Basically, I just want to activate everything, right? I just want to activate everything. On. There we go. I just want to activate everything. Oh, guys, I also want to play the Neptunia Seren Kagura game. That's definitely on the list, too. Neptunia Seren Kagura, we definitely gotta play that. 100%. I will lower the BGM a little bit. Then I will increase voices. There we go. Man, who the fuck plays inverted nowadays? If you didn't grow up with the N64, you don't deserve to play reverse. Turn off Rumble, because I hate Rumble. Gotta make sure Edison's working first. For no reason. No reason. I'm just checking. I'm just checking to make sure this is working. Alright. Float value, double value. Good. That's all working. I mean, I'm just checking. Ignore this screen. Ignore this. This doesn't mean anything. I'm just checking to see if Edison's working in the background. The booby training pale bikini's been enabled. Look at all those DLCs. No, I'm not cheating. I'm just checking to see if the background programs are working. There's nothing wrong with that. We gotta find One Piece, guys. Wait, is it One Piece or is it Two Piece? What are you guys into? One Piece or Two Piece? One Piece is kind of more stylish in my opinion, actually. Sometimes you like two pieces, like they're just like two pieces for the sake of being two pieces. I feel like One Piece could be more stylish. Depends on the girl. Like, I really despise bikinis that, like, are, like, I really despise, like, the string bikini meme. Because, like, you might as well be naked at that point. Like, that's a joke, right? The whole string bikini thing. But, like, I know it's real. I know that's actually, like, a real swimsuit. But, like, it's stupid to me, though. Like, the whole point of a swimsuit for a chick is to, like, accentuate, like, their sexiness. And, like, if you're gonna, like, wear something like that, you might as well just be naked. A swimsuit needs to make the girl look better, in my opinion. It's to be a nudist at a not-nudist beach, I guess. Pretty much. Oh, this reminds me. Okay, wait. Okay, I know it's a Karen story or whatever. This reminds me of a Facebook post I read. A Facebook link, I should say. It linked to an article. It linked to an article about, like, you know, it's like your regular, like, YouTube thought, right? Or, like, I should say, like, you know, like your usual vlogger, your YouTube big titty blogger or whatever. Anyway, like, she's on the beach, right? They're on the beach. She's on the beach, and she has, like, a camera, and she has, like, kind of, like, a little bit of a crew. And, like, her crew is, like, taking pictures of her and shit on the beach or whatever. And, like, literally, like, as she's, like, doing, like, her YouTube, like, post or something like that, like a Karen, like, comes by to her, you know? And she's like, "Excuse me, ma'am, do you not have clothes? Would you like to borrow my clothes?" Or something like that. And then she's like, no, can I help you? I'm kind of, like, working right now. And she's like, "You need to cover yourself up. My sons won't stop staring at you." And it's all like, I could wear, and you know, it's like I'm on the YouTube thoughts side here. It's like they're at the beach. It's like she can wear a bikini if she wants to. And it's like, she wasn't even wearing, like, a stream bikini or anything like that. She was actually wearing, like, one of those, like, the sports bikinis or something. And, like, the Karen was, like, getting on her case about, like, how, like, she's, like, naked and she needs to wear clothes at the beach or something. And that, like, her sons, like, won't stop staring at her or something. And, like, her camera crew is, like, trying to, like, get the Karen to go away because they're, like, recording shit. And then the Karen is, like, getting, like, super angry. He's like, "Oh my god, are you doing a porno here? This is a family beach. Police, police," or something. And then, like, the camera crew is like, "Yo, like, you know, Karen lady, you need to, like, calm the fuck down. Like, this beach is for everybody." And also, like, there's other chicks here on the beach wearing bikinis too, you know? Like women wear bikinis at the beach. I mean, that's, like, a normal thing, right? Anyway, like, the Karen started, like, screaming now at the top of her lungs because now she's, like, crying, like, "Rape, rape. These camera guys are gonna bring me to their porno movie or some shit." And then, like, an actual, like, lifeguard. Like, a lifeguard comes by because, like, he notices, like, there's, like, shit going on or something. A lifeguard and, like, 2 security officers, like, come by and they're like, "Yo, what's going on here?" And then, like, the Karens are like, "Oh my god, thank god you're here. Like, tell this woman to put on clothes because it's very, like, inappropriate," or shit like that. And again, she's wearing, like, a sports bikini. And, like, the lifeguard and the 2 security officers are like, well, are you serious? Like, there's nothing wrong here. And they're just shooting, like, a video or something like that. And the Karen's, like, getting super angry. She's all like, "I pay your taxes. You have to escort them off the beach because they're ruining it for the families." And, like, even the lifeguard was saying the same shit too. The lifeguard was like, "Oh man, like, there's other women here on the beach also, like, wearing bikinis. You can't just escort them just because they're wearing something that like, you don't like." And then, like, the Karen, she, like, defaulted back to talking about, like, how her sons, like, won't stop staring at, like, the YouTube thought or some shit like that. And then, like, the lifeguard and the security officers, they were like, "Well, seeing that your sons are, like, 13 years old or some shit, I mean, that's normal. And also, like, even if we, like, took her away, then they'd just stare at some other girl on the beach. So you should just teach your sons not to stare at women." Or some shit like that. And then she got really angry, saying that, like, how she was gonna, like, take them to court. And, like, how, like, they're, like, they all work for the porno industry. That's the only reason why they're not escorting, like, the women in bikinis off the beach, because it's supposed to be a family beach. So, like, you have to wear clothes at a family beach, obviously. So, yeah. And then like, and then it got to the point where like the lifeguard and the security officers, like, they actually escorted the Karen and her family off the beach. They kicked them out because like they were, or she was causing more of a problem for everyone else, you know, than just that one YouTube thought. Because it turns out that YouTube thought, that was like the main purpose of the article in the first place, that wasn't the only girl that this Karen complained about. Basically, this Karen was complaining about like every hot chick on the beach, essentially. So you gotta be ugly. You essentially need to be like fat and ugly to be on that beach, at least according to this Karen, because it's a family beach or whatever. Or you need to be wearing like fucking winter clothing, so that way you could like not be a distraction on her sons or something. I always love seeing a story about how a Karen gets her comeuppance. You know what's my favorite kind of Karen story that you see all the time too? Karen's getting mad at like a person at like a retail store because they thought that person was an employee, but that person actually was just another customer though. That happens that happens so often actually. That even happened to me one time. Like, I tend to go to like the same stores all the time, and like I often get people think that I work there. Like they're like, "Oh, could you help me find this?" I'm like, yeah, it's over at like aisle 13 or some shit. One time I actually had like a manager at a CVS tell me that I was working too long and to go on break. Like, I'm literally like in the candy aisle. I'm like in the candy aisle at like a CVS that I always go to, and like the manager comes up to me and is like, "Yo, dog, like you've been working for a while. Like you gotta take your breaks, right? You gotta take your 15-minute break." I'm like, "What?" like the manager is literally trying to tell me to go into the back to take my break or something, and I'm all like, "Okay." So I did. I had two options. I either could have just told him that I didn't work there, or I could just play it out. So I decided to play it out. So I'm like, "Oh yeah, sorry sir, I'll go take my break now. Where was the break room again?" And then he showed me where the break room was. He's like, "Come on, man. You've been working here for months." I'm like, yeah, I have been working here for months. So like, I'm hanging out in the break room, you know, for like 15 minutes, and like, the other guys in the break room are like looking at me. They're like, "Yo, dog, you work here?" I'm all like, "No, I don't work here." Your manager thought I worked here though. And they're like, "Yo, so like, what you gonna do?" I'm like, "I'm just gonna stay for 15 minutes and then I'm gonna leave." It was a fun time. I talked to the employees at that CVS for a bit. They're like, "Yeah, it sucks. They get paid minimum wage or whatever, but you know, it's like a temporary thing, hopefully, and then maybe they'll get like another job somewhere else." Because most people work here at the Strip, because the Strip is actually where you make money. No one ever wants to work at retail here in Vegas. I mean, at the Strip, like on average, you can make around like $18 to $22 an hour. Like as like a starter, rep. And then you work at a place for a few years, then you're making $30 an hour. So like, yeah, why would you ever work in like Walmart or something where they pay you minimum wage? Although funny enough though, if you're like actually like a manager position, like an actual like store manager position at Walmart, you actually do get paid about $220,000 a year actually. But you have to go to college for that though. Like you got to go to college to be like retail management something. I forget what the actual college course is called, but like you go to college to be like a store director or something, and then you could go get like a manager job at Walmart, and it's like a $200,000 job a year or something, which is not bad actually. But like also you gotta deal with Walmart people, so that's a thing too. Alright, One Piece. Get back to One Piece. Oh my gosh, she said the thing! She said Monster Musume! She said the thing. Log. Monster Musume! She said the thing. I still think my favorite Monster Musume anime is like the one with the doctor. He was like actually like a main character that like I didn't hate. I tend to like not like most like monster harem protagonists because they're all like little bitches, but like the doctor Monster Musume anime though, I liked him. And then there's also like monster reviewers or something, but that's different. That's totally different. Who was it? Was it Funimation or something? Like they didn't know that they what monster reviews was or some shit like that. Dude, I downloaded the uncensored version for monster reviewers. I had to download the uncensored version. Hey, we should do a Let's Watch on that when I go to the other website. Because I still want to play Subverse. I want to play Subverse and some other hentai RPGs. So when I go to the other website, we should do a thing where, like, I watch a couple episodes of Monster Reviewers. Let's do that. Let's do that. I'll put that on the to-do list. Monster Reviewers on the other live streaming website. Once I go there. Once we get there. Densetsu no. Man, can you imagine the voice actor for the stupid otter? This is only the best character in the game, by the way. Lewd! Oh no, her top is coming off. Remember guys, this is a family-friendly Christian channel. With Christian values. So, this otter character is actually a reoccurring character in the Genkai Toki games. So this is the fourth game, I guess. This is Genkai Toki Pirate War or something, or Seven Pirates H in English. But like, this otter guy apparently shows up in every one of the Genkai Toki games. But I've only played Mon Musu though. I haven't played the other ones. And I didn't even beat Mon Musu. I only like played like chapter 3 or something. Oh my god! He's blinking. He's blinking behind his stupid eye patch, and like I can't unsee that now. That means his eyes are open. Both of his eyes are open when like the animators could have made him close his left eye. They could have made him close his left eye, but no, they're both open actually, and he's blinking. When he blinks for the other eye. That's not an eye patch. What are you talking about? Are you saying that you don't shop in the eye patch section of your local retail store? All the eye patches that I see look exactly like that. That's actually quite a common eye patch where I'm from. You can get that for like $5. That's a $5 eye patch right there. It's actually in style, by the way. That's do you know nothing about fashion? That's actually quite in style. you know.
そんなバカな。それは何かの間違いなんだぜ。揉むほどおっぱいがないのに揉めるわけがないんだぜ。
You don't have enough chest to grab. Yo, low blow, man. Remember, guys, flat chest is justice, and then medium is premium. That's what they say, right?
そうね。ごめんなさい。私が間違ってたみたい。生け捕りなんて甘かったのよ。そんなこと言われたらもう生かしておけない。あんたはマジで許さない。
しまったぜ。口が滑ったぜ。寝ぼけてたぜ。すまなかったぜ。命だけは勘弁なんだぜ。
You know what's one thing that I've always found weird about, like, a lot of, like, shows, and even, like, Disney stuff, too? It's, like, animals and clothing. It's like, where do animals get their clothes from? It depends on, like, the universe in question, but sometimes I wonder if, like, those animals have their own, like, animal, like, retail shops, or if those animals have their own, like, animal line of clothing that they have to go for and shop for them. Like Disney, for example. Like, in Disney shows, in movies where, like, you see humans, but then you see animals, though. And then the animals also have clothing. But then it's like, who's making the animal clothes, though? It's like, do the dogs have, like, like, clothing makers? Do they have, like, seamstresses? And do the dogs make clothes for other dogs? Like, I remember, it's not Disney. I know this one's not Disney. I think it's Universal Studios. But, like, there's, like, the, Adventures from, like, Down Under. And there's also, like, Fievel. Fievel Goes West or something. And the mouses. The mouse characters have clothes. But I'm always like, who's making clothing for mice that, like, are human? They're, like, human-styled. Like, who's doing that? Is there, like, a rat out there that's, like, making, like... That's, like, copying human clothes? And then, like, he sells... Then that mouse and rat sells clothing to, like, the other, like, mouse and rats or something? I mean, obviously, they never show it. So do the cats in Fievel. Exactly! Exactly, yeah. It's like... It's like... Even if we assume... Oh, here's the thing. Even if we assume that the humans, at least, are making regular cat clothing for, like, cutesy cats, it's like... Where are the animals, like, getting their other clothing, though? It's like, they have, like, suits, they have, like, capes, they have, like, all the other shit, you know? It's all, like, humans making cat clothing makes sense, but the mouses, though, the mouses and rats don't make sense. So, they're definitely not making the clothing for the mouse and rats, which means the mouse and rats had to be making the clothing for themselves, then. So, there's a whole society. There's a whole society, like, around the, around the animals. Oh, and Chip and Dale, too. We were just talking about Chip and Dale. In Chip and Dale Rescue Rangers, Fat Cat. Fat Cat has, like, a purple. He has, like, a purple suit and shit like that. Like, he's got, like, a purple suit and, like, a monocle and shit. I'm pretty sure there aren't humans making purple suits and monocles for cat-sized. So, like, he must be getting that from, like, the animal underground or some shit. For Dale. Dale has a Hawaiian shirt. Dale has a Hawaiian shirt. Chip has, like, an Indiana Jones jacket. Gadget has, like, a jumpsuit. Monterey Jack has, like, a jacket or something. I don't know what's it called. Zipper? Oh, yeah, Zipper's a fly. Zipper has a teeny tiny red t-shirt. Who's making these clothing? So, holy crap. God damn it. Like, shit. You know what's also crazy, too? About, like, all these animals as well in their universes? Oh! There's also, like, another one with mouses. It's Legend of the Nymph or something like that. It's like another question to have, too, is that, like, how do the humans not notice this? There's, like, an entire civilization of, like, mouse, rats, and, like, crickets. Oh, bugs. The bugs are smart, too. Because in the Adventurers Down Under, the two main mouse characters, they're on a date. They're on a date or something in a chandelier, and the cricket is a butler. No, the cricket is a food server. That's what it was. The cricket like grabs like a little pea that falls off from like a restaurant table or something, and then he brings the pea to the kitchen, and then in the kitchen is like another grasshopper. It's like a grasshopper chef, and then the grasshopper chef is cooking with the leftover food from the humans, and then they bring that food out to like the mice that's on the chandelier or something. Like, basically, in this fancy restaurant, if a human were to look in the chandelier, they would find a bunch of little tiny tables and a bunch of rats and mices having dinner up there. And then they would also notice in the wall too that there's grasshopper cooks and like bug chefs like in the wall and shit. It's like humans don't notice this entire civilization like around them and shit. Oh, and in Fievel Goes West, like the train too. When Fievel and his family is like going on the train, there's like a train carriage underneath the train carriage, right? It's like you have the human train carriage, but then like underneath the human train carriage is the train carriage for like the animals, for like the mices and the bugs and shit. It's like, do the humans like not like look under there? Do they not like? Doesn't anybody like do inspections or anything? Like nobody notices that like this entire like intelligent race like right under our nose. Isn't that basically the first 5 minutes of Ratatouille? Exactly. No, it is. Like, at least in Toy Story, they do kind of justify it. Because in Toy Story, they meant to keep it a secret. So Toy Story makes a little bit of sense. But like in the other movies though, like I haven't seen anything about them like keeping a secret usually. I know that in Adventures Down Under, the mouse characters, they do talk to the boy. I remember it's been like 30 years. Holy shit, it has been 30 years. It's been 25. It's been like 25 years since I saw like Adventures Down Under, but I do remember the orphan boy, and I remember the mouse. The mouse characters do talk to him, and he's like, "Oh wow, you guys talk," and he's like, "Yeah, we're gonna save you, kid." And it's all like, "How come you guys don't talk to other people?" And like the mouse characters is like, "I don't know, we just don't." Like the mouse characters they don't say that it's meant to be a secret. They just don't talk to humans for whatever reason. They choose like not to talk to humans or something. And in Chip and Dale Rescue Rangers, it's like Gadget is just as smart as like any engineer is in the human world. Arguably even smarter. Gadget made a spacesuit out of like a glove and like a fishbowl, like a little tiny like fishbowl or some shit. She made an astronaut suit out of that somehow. It's like if Gadget would ever be found out by a human, and then they found out that Gadget's like actually really smart, like, yo, they need to make like a nation of like mice or something, like in that universe. Oh yeah, and Fat Cat too. Fat Cat's like a fucking mafia boss. If I remember right, I think his owner is also a mafia boss too, though. So like, Fat Cat is just emulating his owner then. So like the owner, if Fat Cat's owner were to like realize that like his cat was also a mafia cat, like they'd be friends. They'd be like best friends or something. And the thing is that Fat Cat makes real money, by the way. Like there's some episodes where like Fat Cat, he has like a fighting fish. He has like a fighting fish illegal ring or something. And Fat Cat literally brings in like $1 million. Dude, I'm pretty sure his owner would love to see that. Dude, like animals in like Chip and Dale Rescue Rangers they have money. They actually have actual money. Like when you think about it, the American dollar, if you're wondering like where some of that money is going to, some of that money is going to your pets. Can you guys imagine in real life, for example, that like you're in your car and you need to get gas or something and you're at the gas station and then you're like, oh shit, like I need gas, but like I think my wallet's empty though and my credit card's maxed out. And then your dog like comes up to you from the back seat and your dog's like, yo dog, I got you. And your dog gives you like 20 bucks. And you're like, where'd you get this money from? Like the fact that your dog is talking to you, that's not what's messing with your mind right now. What's messing with your mind right now is the fact that your dog has 20 bucks to give you for gas money. And your dog be all like, oh yeah, no, I have like a side hustle. I have like a side job I do, like when you're at work or some shit. I chase cats for money or some shit. I don't know. I don't know what kind of job dogs can have in their career or something. Can you imagine, like, being, like, a dog and your actual job is to be, like, a blind seeing eye dog for a blind dude? I wonder if they actually get paid money for that. In, like, a Disney universe kind of thing. Oh, yeah! I remember the Disney movie. I remember, oh, shit, what was it? Well, crap, I can't remember what's it called now. It's, like, dog... The main character's a cat. And, like, I remember the singing dog and shit. I can't remember what it was, but I remember, again, human intelligence, though. A lot of Disney movies have, like, human intelligence for the animals. And it's all like, why do you guys allow humans to be the dominant species on the planet? Especially since some of these animals seem to be really intelligent. They choose. These animals choose to be pets, essentially. They're really smart, but they choose not to rise up against humans. They choose, like, you know, we got a good thing going on here. We look cute, and, like, the humans take care of us. So, we're just not gonna like, aspire to anything. It's like the few dogs and cats that want to be scientists, like, they're the exception. Like, they're the exception to the rule. Like, a cat could solve cancer, guys. Think about that. Like, a cat scientist. His human owner has been trying to solve cancer for, like, 20 years. And then, like, he adopts a cat. And then, like, a year after he adopts the cat's all like, yo, cancer, I got you. Here's the formula. Here's the formula for, like, solving cancer. You know what? I'd be okay with that. I'd totally be okay with it. Here's the question, though. If animals, like deadass, if animals deadass actually have human intelligence, then would bestiality be wrong then? I mean, if their human intelligence is not wrong anymore then, right? The whole point about bestiality is that, like, half the point is different races, but the other half is that animals can't consent, though, right? That's supposed to be the other half of the equation. But if the animal does consent, then does that make it okay? Imagine all those thoughty chicks out there who says that guys have too small dicks. What if you're a horse with human intelligence? Can you get yourself, like, a human girlfriend because you got a big dick? I mean, would anybody be opposed to that? Can you guys imagine getting cucked by a horse? It's like, yo, I'm a farmer, and I lost my wife. It's like, yo, bro, that sucks. It's like, what, she'd leave you for a black guy? Worse, man. She left me for my horse. She said that my horse could satisfy her in ways that I never could. And then they left. And I think they moved to Florida or something. It's like, yo, bro, that's messed up, man. I know what it means. My girlfriend, she left me for my dog. Yeah, my dog, man. I had him since I was like 5 years old. But my dog, though, he's like, yo, bro, I'm stealing your girl. And then they left. This is the ultimate betrayal. I don't even care about my girlfriend. I just care about my dog, man. My dog betrayed me. It's like, would we... If animals had human intelligence, would we require them to get jobs then? Because they're just freeloading right now. Like, how many families out there have, like, 5 or 6 dogs? It's like, do the dogs, like, contribute anything to society then? They just, like, sit in the house all day. They eat food, they poop, and they just do nothing. But then if we found out the entire time that they were intelligent, though, it's like, yo, get a job. You gotta help pay the bills around here. Can you guys imagine, like, going to, like, your, like, local Subway shop and you have, like, a cat making your sandwich or something? Welcome to Subway, eat fresh, what can I get for you? It's like, hey, aren't you the neighbor's cat? Yeah, my owner wanted me to get a job. I gotta pay rent now. Alright, let's get back to this. Guys, he knows how to grow bigger tits. He knows how to grow bigger tits. That's like every girl's dream. Guys, he is Monmusu. He is Monmusu Oton. He is boy monster, not girl monster. Because Musu is son, and then Musume is daughter. Well, Musko. It's Musko, actually. Musko is son, and Musume is daughter. But I guess they abbreviated. They abbreviated Musko as Musu.
モンスター息子モンスター娘なら知ってるけどただのモンスターじゃないの
I know monster girls, but boy monsters, they don't exist. You know what? It's such a fantasy thing to have a race be one gender. You know what I'm saying? Like, you guys know, like, the orcs, right? The whole orc thing. Like, orcs and goblins, they're all dudes. So, like, the only way that orcs and goblins can reproduce is if they go and, like, rape a human bitch or some shit. It's like, how do they not suffer extinction? You know?
全然違うんだじ。モンムスは女で、モンムスは男なんだじ。この鍛えられたたくましい肉体を見るんだじ。
Hey guys, people die when they are killed, and monster girls are girls, and monster boys are boys. What other curse saying is there out there? I know that, like, I know that the Imayashiro quote's like one of the originals, but what else is there? Oh yeah, Keikakudori. Keikaku means plan. That's another cursed one. People die when they're killed.
全然たくましくないしそれで海賊アマかける海賊が飛ぶわけないじゃんなんか嘘
Pirates can't fly. Apparently, she's never seen One Piece, because pirates fly all the time in One Piece.
見かけで判断するのはやめてほしいじゃん。お前が生まれる前から海賊をしてる。
Oh god, he went handsome Squidward. Did you guys see his eyes? His thickened eyebrows, his anime eye. Handsome Squidward is handsome. Hey, listen, guys. I'm not a furry, nor am I a scaly. I'm not a scaly or a furry, but I'm just saying, man. Handsome Squidward. Ugh. Hashtag did not take that out of context.
まあいいけど私はパルテカイリ伝説の海賊になる運命のもとに生まれたのよ
お前の方こそ伝説とか運命とか全く中身がないじ。
別にいいでしょ伝説はこれから作っていくんだから
Oh yeah, I'm just trying to go through the lines because like I can't remember what they're all called. I know there's scarily, I know there's furry, and like isn't there also a word too for like birds? But like I don't know what the bird one's called. Feathery or something? I don't know. I'm just trying to go through the list, but I don't remember what they're all called. It's all deviant shit that I'm not into. Yeah, I don't know if fish has a word. I'm sure it does. I'm sure fish has a word along with birds. There's probably a word for birds and fish, but I don't know what it's for.
なんか嫌な響きね他にいい
Furry's the most mainstream. Furry's mainstream. Scaly is less mainstream. And then birds and fish, not so mainstream.
これだから素人は体育という言葉には秘められた魅力と可能性そしてときめきがあるんだぜ
確かに私は素人だけどそもそも苦労とはあんた以外にいないでしょ
You know what? If I ever were to get like a monster girlfriend, it's like shedding. I don't know how I deal with shedding. You know, it's like, oh, babe, you didn't tell me it was your shedding season. Look at the couch. Like, can you guys imagine, like, if you had like a wolf, like a wolf, waifu, and you need like buy like a lot of shampoo all the time or something, just for like her hair. Like, damn. It might be cheaper just to get like a lizard girlfriend. At least lizard girlfriends don't have a lot of hair for shampoo. I don't know. Birds shed too though. Like birds also shed feather. They molt. Birds molt their feathers seasonally. So like, if you had a bird girlfriend, it'd be the same shit. Like there'd be feathers like all around your place. And then fish smell, guys. Fish smell. All right, guys, booby training. It's literally called booby training on the screen. I'm not making that up. Booby training is a method in which characters' hidden potential can be drawn up by touching their breasts in a certain way. In order to booby train, use one booby train extract, which is created when a certain amount of H extract is obtained from battle. Specific booby training effects are as follows: increase stats, attack, HP, and fourth. Change breast parameters from size and softness. Additionally, when characters achieve certain stats value through booby training, they retain new skills. Booby training can be used to alter your character's stats and breast parameters. Characters can receive a bonus to their status depending on your breast parameters. Size, bigger for attack bonus and smaller for agility bonus. Height, higher for HP bonus and lower for agility bonus. Perkiness, higher for attack bonus and lower for HP bonus. Hey, I already see a pattern here. You guys notice that by having bigger tits, you're less, you're like less fast? Bigger tits slow you down, but apparently bigger tits make you stronger though. Also, it seems like bigger tits make you a better tank, I guess? Perkiness is different though. So it's like, it says like perkiness, higher for attack and lower for HP bonus though. So you want height, I guess. You want size? You want size and the height, but I guess you want your bigger boobs to sag a little bit. I guess? Sag is such a negative word. I feel like there's no way to say sag is good. Cleavage, wider for agility. Oh, guys, cleavage is good for agility. Softness, softer for defense bonus and harder for HP bonus. Wait, what? Wait. So having softer boobs gives you more defense, but having harder boobs gives you more HP. Huh? Should that be the other way around? If you have harder boobs, it should be more defense. And if you have softer boobs, it should be more HP. I think that's wrong. Firmness. Firmer for attack bonus and looser for defense bonus. Alright. Guys, we go all attack, right? So we want bigger size, we want more height, we want more perkiness, and then we want firm. We want firm big tits. Firm big tits for the attack bonus. The reality of boobs. Oh, I've seen that picture. You know, funny enough, actually, I've seen that picture on Facebook. Yeah, I've definitely seen it on Facebook. Oh, shit. Oh, wait. Okay, wait, this is for touchscreen controls. I'm not using touchscreen. Tap, flick, drag, and pinch. Ooh. Oh, you want me to pinch? You guys want me to pinch? Buttons controls consist of 5 types listed above, which can be used to touch breasts on the left and right side of the screen. Button controls are as follows. Alright. So left and R is for tapping. Flick. Briefly push your left right stick in direction. That's flicking. Alright. Drag. Push and hold down in the right stick. Left and right stick in direction. Okay. Pinch. L and R or Z and R. Pinch in by pressing Z, L and R. And then pinch out. Pinch out but was Z, L and ZR. Okay, I got it. It's not as fun as a touchscreen. But since I'm streaming right now, I can't do touchscreen though. You can't plug in the HDMI. And the thing is that like even if I did plug in the HDMI, it would turn off the screen anyway. So far for Homebrew, we haven't found a good way to get the screen to work when you have an HDMI plugged in. Cancel. Use of extract does not consume extract. Why? Booby train without alternate parameters. Oh, you can booby train for fun. Size up. Oh god. As a booby connoisseur, hashtag this is correct. All right. Size up, drag fingers in a large circular immersion. Counterclockwise or for left side and clockwise. All right. So you want me to do this for size up. And then for a height up, pinch. Oh, pinch gets the height. Oh, I see, because you're pinching the side. Okay. Size down, and then you're doing this for size down. Then height down, you pinch out. Okay. Hey, wait a minute. You know how they say rubbing your boobs makes it bigger? You think a lot of girls are doing it the opposite way? That's why it doesn't work for them? That's the secret. The secret is that the girls are doing it the wrong way. The girls have to go the other way. That makes sense. Yeah, you gotta rub out. If you rub in, you're making them smaller. If you rub out, you're making them bigger. Rotate, press LNR, DR. So obviously we care about attack. I only care about attack right now. Perkiness. Alright, so drag towards the screen up. Alright, so push left stick and right stick upwards. Cleavage. Push it away. Got it. Cleavage down. Wait, what? Hold on, wait, the cleavage I think is wrong. Wait, cleavage is wrong, I think. For cleavage, wouldn't you be pushing them in, actually? If you push them away, then you're getting rid of the cleavage. To be fair, cleavage, like the definition of cleavage, is like when a girl is wearing a low, like, is wearing a low-cut shirt, and then her boobs are visible. That's technically just like the pure definition of what cleavage is. So I guess it doesn't actually matter. Because if a girl's wearing a turtleneck, for example, she has no cleavage. It doesn't matter like how big your tits are. If she's wearing like a sweater turtleneck, you're not seeing anything. So when you think about it, cleavage is based on the clothing. It's not based off the tits, though. So if I were to cover up my girl, she would have no cleavage. But I do think it's still backwards, but yeah. I think it's technically not correct, though. Okay, so I want attack power. I want attack power. So I want perkiness, size, and height. I guess cleavage does not matter. I want firmness, though. Firmness is what I want. So I want bigger. I want height up. And then I want perkiness up. They ran out of boob descriptors. Softness. Okay, wait. Tap screen. Softness down. Drag fingers in a small circular motion. Jesus. So softness down, you're pushing it. You're pushing it in. But when you tap, softness goes up. Firmness. Briefly push up. So flick. Flicking out for the firmness. Firmness down, you're dragging her boobs down. You're causing them to sag, essentially. Alright. Yo, guys, you taking notes? You taking notes? Remember, guys, this will be on the fucking test. This will be a hands-on test, alright? This will be on the test. I will send a girl to you guys' house, and she will grade you. Okay, wait. Wait, I already forgot. Wait. Hold on, wait. Okay, wait. So tap. Like that? Okay. Okay, I think I'm ready. Wait, I think I'm ready. Okay, hold on. Training extract. Okay, wait. Okay, wait. Yeah, I got it. Okay, I got it. Okay, training extract. Okay. Yay! I got it. Okay. Right now, her cup size is A, but don't worry, guys. We're getting bigger. Yo, I don't know about you guys, but like that did not last long. I used one potion. I used like one booby potion, and that was like 5 seconds. 5 seconds of touching. I would need a lot of potions. I need to dunk bigger potions on her.
パルテのおっぱいは明朗快活で正直だったっけ？そしてまだまだ成長の可能性を秘めている。
それは一体どんな胸よ。いい加減なこと言ってると許さない。いや、 本気で言ってても許せない。
You guys know what? I demand gender equality for my hentai-ish games. So you know what we need? We need like a dick enlarging simulator. If we're allowed to have like booby enlarging simulator, then I need a dick enlarging simulator. I need one where like you work the shaft and then you cup the you cup the balls and you work it to make it bigger or smaller. That's what I need. If such a game does not exist, guys, I will make one. I will make one for all the ladies out there. But Tetsu, this sounds gay. What are you talking about? What you talking about?
俺が今までどれだけ多くの時間おっぱいを見てきたと思っているんだお。俺はおっぱいでその人となりがわかるんだぜ。
Oh. Hold on. Did that not work? Hold on. There we go. Okay. I'll make sure that it worked. No, actually, what was wrong was that, like, it was minimized. So that one was my fault. It was minimized. So, like, basically, I put the window back up, and then, like, that's basically what you saw afterwards. So, I believe now if it's done. Let me see. Let me go ahead and check it on my end. Oh, hold on. Gotta log in now. Yeah.
You what?
Okay, yeah, so there we go. Now it's working. Yeah. So that means all the other ones now should be working. Hey, there we go. There we go. That's a lot of bogs. Alright. There's not that much to redeem. It's like I get to work on it like whenever I decide to get to working on it. But like I just put in like a couple like at the start. Hold on. Since now that I'm like reminded about it, I'm going to. Where is it? Here it is. That one. Add points to all viewers. All right, cool. I gave a payout to everybody. Everybody that was in the chat. Echo, stop. Alexa thought I was talking to her.
ただの変態じゃん。あんたが変態なのはこの際諦める。それよりここはどこだろう。
それは俺が初めに聞いたぜ。どこかはわからないが、海に落ちた後。
Sometimes I feel like Alexa is like my know-it-all virtual girlfriend. Like every time I say something, like Alexa thinks I'm talking to her, and then like she's trying to tell me something, and I'm like, yo, shut up. Like I didn't ask. I didn't fucking ask. You know what I'm saying? Like sometimes like Alexa's trying to tell me about the weather, and I'm like, yo, did I ask for the weather? I don't think I did. Or she'd be random too, because I think she like mishears me sometimes. So Alexa would be like, oh, did you know that the Beatles had like this many albums in like 1976? I'd be like, I don't remember asking for the Beatles albums, but thanks anyway. Actually, do you know what's really surprising me though about Alexa? Sometimes Alexa will play music because like she thinks I asked for like a band or something. Like she'll like play like whatever is playing like the top 10 songs or whatever because she thought I'd asked that. And I'd be like, I didn't ask for music, thanks.
そうだ、思い出した。 海に突き落としたんじゃない。せっかくお宝の反応があったのに。
I should I should commission like an Alexa live 2D waifu or something from like an artist. Oh, you guys remember Samsung? Remember when Samsung had their virtual assistant thing too? Her name was Sam or something? I remember the internet going crazy for Sam when Samsung like wrote it out.
その羅針盤はきっとこいつに反応してるんだぜ。
そうみたいね。何よその玉。まさかそんなものがお宝なの？
What's with that ball? It might be some treasure.
この玉は不思議な力を持ってる秘宝で、7つ集めれば真の輝きを取り戻すんだぜ。
Collecting all 7, we gotta collect the 7 Dragon Balls and then our wish be granted?
でもなんか丸い形に突起がついてて、形がいやらしい感じがするんだけど、本当にこれが不思議な力を秘めてるの？
We're always collecting Dragon Balls.
いやらしいとは誤解なんだぜ。その突起は羅針盤にはめるためのもので、ほりゃ羅針盤にはめてみればわかるんだぜ。そして羅針盤の示す方向には別の秘宝があるはずなんだぜ。
It's a circular shape with a strange bump on it. I'm pretty sure the ball in this question, it's literally a dick. Like, it's the ball and dick, basically. And then you're supposed to put the compass, you put the magical compass on top of the ball and dick, and then it points you in the direction of another Dragon Ball. So we're actually literally looking for balls right now. Can you guys imagine that having that as a superpower? Your dick points in the direction of other dicks.
待つんだぜ。あげてないんだぜ。俺も秘宝を集めてるんだぜ。冗談はよすんだぜ。ドラマ。
はあ？海賊をなめるな。この秘宝はもう私のものよ。他のも探しに行くんだ。
海賊。
邪魔しないでよ。
こんな愛くるしい俺を置いていくのかお。俺はベテランだから役に立つんだぜ。バイクもまだ全て教えてないんだぜ。
盾ぐらいにはなるかもしれないか。私の言うことをちゃんと聞くのよ。
Cool, welcome to the crew.
わかったぜ。
さあ、羅針盤の示す先へ行くわよ。まずはここがどこかってことよね。仲間の船を探さないといけないし。
Nakama! That's how you know this is a One Piece game, because she said Nakama. Hashtag One Piece invented Nakama. Hashtag change my mind. Hashtag Shonen Jump did not hire me to say this. Hashtag not sponsored.
全く先が見えない状況なのに前向きなのはいいことなんだぜ。
I do recommend One Piece for anyone who's into shonen shit, but you gotta like slog through like the first like 500 episodes. Or if you want to read the manga might actually be faster, because that way you don't have to go through filler episodes. Or filler arcs, actually. It might be faster just to read the manga.
だって突然遭難して変な生き物を仲間にして秘宝を探すなんてなんか楽しいでしょ?
Like One Piece has like a very slow start, but it picks up after the time skip. I still like Bleach more compared to like other shonen series, but Bleach never got as popular as One Piece and Dragon Ball did. And Toriko was also really good, but Toriko did very badly in the office though. Like the Toriko anime was cut short because it didn't make enough money. But I really did like Toriko. Toriko and Bleach I really liked, but both Toriko and Bleach were cut short. And then Naruto and Dragon Ball made money, so Naruto and Dragon Ball get to keep on going. One Piece is making money, so they also get to keep on going Yeah, that's why I'm saying it might be better just to read the manga, because, like, the anime does have filler arcs, and you want to avoid the filler arcs.
お宝ないかな。
In dungeons, you fight enemies to search the map, with the ultimate goal being able to follow the compass to the treasure. The pink needle on the compass points to treasure. Treasure, harvest point, event point, H monster, enemy. I mean, like, at least if you're into One Piece, though, like, you actually have a chance of it actually getting completed. Unlike Hunter x Hunter, or like Berserk or something. Like other Death series.
お宝ないかな。
An event scene will play when you near an event point. Useful items and materials can be obtained from treasure chest and harvest points. Approach your enemy from the rear to start the battle off with an advantage. Enemies who approach you from behind will have an advantage when battle against. So it's like any other Idea Factory game. Attack first, basically. Press X to return to the menu. Got it. The analog stick does not work here in this part. I had to use the D-pad for that. There we go. Now I can use the analog stick. Alright. Alright, so we only got one party member. We got Perut. It has been 58 minutes. The game is telling me that I spent an hour on the opening cutscene. That's not true. Alright, items. Add skill to null element, null beat, debuff, paralyzed hit. Add skill, null paralysis. Wow, this... Wow. Damn, okay then. Attack +7, defense +4, agi +1. Oh shit, I can start doing this thing now. Damn, this feels like cheating. And I haven't even started cheating yet, actually. This feels like this feels like mega cheating. Let's see. Life force, defense power. All bras have hidden skills within them. Guys, our armor in this game is bras and panties. Add skill, extract hunter. Null element, null debuff, paralyzed hit, null paralysis. I don't know what that means yet. Falcon dive. Boost H extract obtained by self. Oh, that's what that does. Okay. Massive single only when wait, what? I can only use this move when she's aroused? Okay. Hey, you guys notice that her top is like not even on tight though? Like, look at her strap. Her strap is like on the side. Attack squad, dungeon leader. Alright. I only have one. Ship log. Monsters, album, like most other Idea Factory games. Got it. Okay, wait. I need to read a booby training again. Hold on, breast parameter bonus. Okay, bigger size for more attack. Bigger perkiness for more attack. Cleavage for better agility. Wider cleavage for better agility. Softness for defense bonus. Firmer for attack. I want firm. I want big. I want big, perky. I want big and perky and firm tits. And then I want a wider cleavage. Got it. Okay. Okay, wait. So size up. Okay, so size up was that way. Height up was that. I want that. Perkiness is up. Okay, perkiness is up. And then cleavage up. Got it. Okay, that's the important. That's the important bits. Okay. I want more perky. I want more perkiness. But I want the size. The size is more important first. Okay. Okay, I think I got it. Okay. Wait, I gotta. What was the perkiness again? Perkiness is drag up. Got it. Okay. Got it. Okay. Got it. I did have to reread that. Okay. Save. Okay. So, Opie extract, tremendously, greatly. Opie extract 3, Opie extract 4, and Opie extract D. Okay, so let's see. Wait, can I not do that yet? Okay, I can't do it yet because I had to like get my guy thingy up first. I get it. Okay. I get it. Okay. Okay, I can jump. Okay, that's my jumping. That's my map. That's my map button. Okay. Okay, that's the go behind button. Got it. Got it. I'm trying to see like what my buttons do first. Okay. It's an H monster. It's an Ecchi monster. Not to be confused with Ecchi monster.
パルテはどこを見てるんだお？このダンディーな俺とあんなモンスターを一緒にしないでほしいんだぜ。
確かにあっちの方が愛嬌があるし違うか。そもそも私はモンスターと戦ったことがないのよね。
安心するんだぜ。力戦の勇士である俺が戦い方をバッチリ教えるんだぜ。
I know this is how RPGs are supposed to be, but do you guys ever notice that in RPG games, the very first monsters you fight in the game are always the weakest monsters, and not like the strongest monster or like middle tier monsters? Like when you think about it, it's like the main character has to be extremely lucky to like go to a spot that has weak monsters. Because like we could have gone to like any other island that has like dragons on it and we'd be fucked, you know? I still remember the very first monster you fight in Final Fantasy 6. In Final Fantasy 6, you were literally fighting rabbits, by the way. You're just fighting like really big rabbits. Dude, it's literally in battles you fight against H monsters you encounter. With the ultimate goal being able to win, obtain various rewards. Okay. Move the character move over to the side at the start by agility. HP is lost when receiving an attack that can be restored. Small, normal. Oh my god. The same enemies can be bigger, and the bigger they are, the stronger they are. Yo, it's literally balls. Characters can run in different kinds of spans. Attack, use skill, defend, attempt to flee. Press the right button, display a skill list. Oh shit, there's a fucking weapon triangle. There are 3 types of it's pheromones? Damn, yo, it's pheromones. So let's see. The emerald pheromone is weak to the star pheromone. And the emerald is strong against the heart pheromone. And then the heart pheromone is strong against the star. So like, heart beats star, star beats emerald, An emerald beats heart. Yeah, I'm gonna take a screenshot of this. There we go. I took a screenshot of it. Red, green, and blue. Red beats green. Green beats blue. Blue beats red. MP, Mura points, is required using skills and so forth. Attack someone, receive damage, use MP increasing items. MP +1 excited, contains as long as conditions are met. Boost. At 200 MP, you're aroused. Okay. And then when you're aroused, you could use special attack. 200 MP, you're aroused, KO'd after 5 turns, and moved after battle ends. Much higher attack defense agility when excited. Also removes nullified status elements and pheromone elements. It also enables the user to powerful skills only when aroused. But be careful as MP reaches 0 once arousal ends. And it may be a long time before it carries next turn. Got it. Alright. I can't do that because I can only use this one when I'm aroused. Harry Bar- Actually, it's not that hairy. I've seen it hairier balls. I mean, not that I have much experience in the industry or anything like that. But I've just seen hairier balls. I got 4 gold. And I got 2 H extract. Alright. Hey, wait a minute. How do I attack? Hold on. Approach an enemy from the rear. Okay, you don't actually need to push a button. It depends on the Idea Factory game. In other Idea Factory games, you actually had to push like a button. In this one, I don't actually have to attack. I go behind them. Okay. I was looking for an attack button, but I don't actually have to do that. There we go. Compulsory Neptunia DLC win. No, everyone knows that Neptune is for family-friendly games only, guys. Neptune is too innocent to be in this game. Is that a thing? No, that's not a thing. I got 4 almighty potions. Julio. Oh, shit! Dude, do you have a ass for a head? Dude, this thing literally is an asshole. Marine boy. Oh wait, is it boobs on the head? Marine boing. Oh, this thing literally has boobs on the head. Okay. I thought it was supposed to be a butt, but it's actually supposed to be boobs. It's not boobs or butts. Can I jump? It's our ball sack. Yo, watch your language, boy. This is a family-friendly Christian channel. Watch your language. Oh, this is like a normal monster. Oh, no. Quick shot. Wait, is that white stuff supposed to be... I think I know what that white stuff is supposed to be, but I don't want to say it. Oh no, he got his sticky stuff on me. Yo, dude, it's a banana with boobs. Banana girl. Guys, she has... Look at that cleavage, though. I'm just saying. if I was on a stranded island and I happened to come across some bananas with some big old boobies, I had to admit I'd be tempted. I'd be tempted to do something. I'm just saying. Oh no, we're aroused. We're aroused. Yeah, take that. Gotta watch out for them bananas, man. Had they never told you guys about the bananas? What is that? The fuck is that? It's a mushroom? It's a mushroom. It's a mushroom. It's a tough kinoko. Yeah, it's just a mushroom. It's a mushroom. I don't know what you guys are thinking about. Ow! It hit me. Are you kidding me? Look at this. The game, there's an invisible wall right here. I can't go this way. You tell me that I can't get wet? She's a pirate. She's a fucking pirate. You tell me that I can't, like, get wet for 2 seconds just to get that? I gotta go all the way around, huh? Fine game. Fine, I'll play your game. Ah, she saw me. Oh, cool! I can one-shot the thingies if I get lucky. Okay, so there's a thingy over there, but I can't swim. I'm a pirate that can't swim. Yeah, I could go down there and get this chest now. Even though I should have been able to get this chest. I mean, a lot of this shit is just potions, so I don't really need it. They should have an idea fight with Alisoft to make actual hentai RPGs. How about Kagura games? They can also work with Kagura games too. Ah, she saw me. No, I want them to work with the real hentai company though. I want them to work with like Lilisoft or something. Something like that, you know, like one of the more respectable companies. We're looking for treasure. That's the whole entire story, by the way. The story is that we're looking for treasure. And we're trying to be the legendary pirate. We are Alton. Like Tobio. To be fair, at least Tobio has his real body still, though. Tobio can, like, he could transform into his real body if he whenever he wants to. If we go with multiverse theory, like they do in Magikami, we could both be Tobio then. Because, like, Because like we could, it's like you could be Tobio in your universe, and I could be Tobio in my universe, and like our girls would be slightly different from each other. It's like I could have like, it's like I could have like a Sarah that's like really smart, but then you could have like a bimbo Sarah who actually has bad grades or something. Or like I could actually have like the introverted Lily, and then you could have like the outgoing Lily or something. Because, you know, like, that's basically what the story is in Magikami now. We're jumping through, like, different dimensions now, and all the girls are slightly different.
ここは俺が役に立つとこを見せるじ。俺は近くに未知なる美少女が来ると胸が高鳴ってドキドキするんだじ。
That's Alton's secret power. When he's close to a beautiful girl, he knows. He knows.
島に来た時から感じていたが、パルテとは違うようだじ。そしてこのドキドキ感はそこだじ。
そこだじ。Dude. She has like one small like strand covering like where her nipple should be. She's basically topless. I mean, her top is smaller than Perut's top, actually.
この胸の高鳴りを抑えられるのは美少女のおっぱいだけだ。
美少女おっぱい。いやー、
このモンスターいつもと違う。僕の宝を奪う気だな。
ほら、おとなしくするんだじ。お前のおっぱいがお宝かどうか確かめるだけでじっとしていれば痛くしないんだじ。
We gotta check if the treasure is in your boobies.
やだ、僕は変態モンスターの言うことに騙されないから。はいはい、二人ともやめなさい。話ができないでしょ。私はパルテ、海賊やってるんだけど、まあそのなんというか遭難しちゃって、この辺のことを教えてほしいんだけど。
You know, there must be some kind of rule in this universe that like girls don't wear shirts. They get to wear a bikini top and that's it. They don't get to wear shirts.
ふんだ。遭難するようなドジなモンスター使いと変態モンスターには何も教えてあげないもん。
Also, do you guys think there's some kind of like stock exchange for like pirate hat like makers? That actually used to be a ludicrous job actually, back in like the 1800s, to be like a hat maker. Like before the industrial revolution, like being a hat maker actually got you a lot of money, especially since like people would pay like top dollar for like a high quality hat.
あのね、こっちのモンスターはおったんよ。変態だけど悪いやつじゃ。変態って悪いことかも。やっぱり悪くて変態なんだ。僕はコボルトのモンスター娘。
Ah!
だよ。
She's a kobold monster girl. Kobolds are different depending on like what fantasy universe you're usually talking about. I know that kobolds are usually shown to be like doggy people though. But I've seen kobolds shown differently though. But I think the most common interpretation is dog people. That's like the old Dungeons and Dragons interpretation too. No, wait. It depends. In Dungeons and Dragons, kobolds kind of are dragon people sometimes. Yeah, it does depend on what fantasy universe you're talking about. Dog people should be the most common, but I've seen dragon kobolds too.
どうしてくれるのよ。オットンが変態のせいでモンムスと戦うことになったじゃない。
俺は女性に対し誠実に向き合っているじ。可愛い女性を前に手を出さない方が失礼で。
I'm going to assume that canonically Ulton actually has a really big dick. He's hiding it right now. Oh, if Ulton actually gets to get it on though, he'll show off like his massive wang. That's right. Ulton flaunts his hentai-ness.
後で覚えてなさいよ。モンムスになんて勝てるかわかんないけど、やるだけやってやる。覚悟はできたんだね。じゃあ行くよ。
So this is just a girl slap fight, right? They're not really fighting each other. 3 damage! It's just a girl slap fight. It's funny that we're both doing 3 damage, and like I have a sword, and she has like a club. What kind of shitty ass sword does the main character have? 2 damage. I'm aroused now. Oh shit. $14 damage, damn! She won't do that again, will she? Surely she won't do it again. Actually, I don't know if this will one-shot her. I actually don't know. I should have saved. Oh, thank God. Okay. Monster Musume. She said Inu. She said Inu Karume. So that means like this is like a doggy. This is supposed to be a doggy girl.
服を剥ぐのは賛成だじ。だがそんなことをしたらこの島のことを教えてもらえないんだお。
ワッフルちゃんごめんね。でもワッフルちゃんが話を聞いてくれない。
ワッフルちゃん。Waffle Waffle. That's just a fluffy name.
もう怒らない？最初から怒ってなんかないよ。襲いかかってきて危ないからお仕置きしただけ。
I kind of get where this game is going with Waffle. So we beat Waffle, and now Waffle is gonna be like a loyal companion for the rest of the game. Cause she's a doggy girl. Go Shijin! We've already tamed her. We have tamed the wild beast.
もっと撫でてあげるね。
おお、意外な才能だじ。アルテがモンムスを手なずけてるんだじ。俺を。ね
えねえご主人、オットンも僕に襲いかかってきたからお仕置き必要だよね。そうね。ワッフルちゃんは賢いね。私もそう思ってたのよ。お仕置きが終わったらいろいろ教えてね。
意外な展開たちを落ち着け。俺は
Say no to violence.
話を聞くんだじ。争いからは何も生まれない。暴力反対。
私の言うことは聞くって言ったわよね。その私がお仕置きと言ってるのよ。おとなしくすれば痛くないからちょっと来なさい。
嘘だ。絶対に痛いじ。これはワッフルの陰謀だ。騙されるな。そして俺を。
I can imagine the voice actor for Ulton, like in the recording booth.
お仕置き完了と。じゃあワッフルちゃん聞かせてもらうね。ここって島なの？人は住んでないの？
Also, I have a question too, Waffle. How come all the monsters here look like dicks? Or how come it's monsters with tits and dicks?
ここは島だよ。多分モンムスは住んでないと思う。モンムスはいないんだね。人は？人間も住んでないの？え？人間なんていないよ。アルテって人間だったの？
That's right, we are Ningen.
私は人間よ。どこから見ても人間でしょ?
Hey, remember that stupid arc in Dragon Ball Super? Was Zamasu wanted to kill all Ningens? And yet for some reason was doing it like in the most slowest way possible? That never made sense to me. Like Zamasu like is so strong and he's killing people one at a time though. Like, why didn't he just like blow up the earth? if he blew up the Earth, Trunks wouldn't have been able to do shit. Like, Zamasu basically was his own undoing. He could have just blew up the Earth and then gone to, like, the next planet and killed more Ningans. Instead, he's like, I'm gonna stay on Earth for, like, the next, like, fucking 20 years, and I'm gonna kill each person individually. It really made no sense to me. You know what? Waffle brings up a good point, though. If humans look the same way as, like, the monster girls, then, like, what makes humans different then? I mean, if you look at Waffle, it's all like, there's, like, some animalistic traits on her, but not that much, though. I mean, Alton is supposed to be a sea otter. Sea otters can swim. Oh, Waffle's a Boku character. Boku girls are cute. Alton's the mascot character, so like he has like the power of comedy on his side. It's like, you ever notice that the mascot characters can like take like an unreasonable like amount of damage in the story and like never get permanently hurt by it? Same thing too for harem protagonists. Harem protagonists also can take a lot of damage. But Omni died. No, Omni is technically immortal. As long as Tobio's real body isn't hurt, then Omni can't die. Wrong button. Now you're compared to the Magikami. There's also a reason too why like they definitely went with like the 3D here for this part and not 2D animation like they did with other Idea Factory games. Since this game has like the Opie thing, they want us to see like how big the Opie is after we like go through a few of the Opie trainings. Although to be fair, Omega Labyrinth had Opie training and that was 2D, so I don't know. I guess they just didn't want to draw it out. No, Otan, you won't die. You don't have to worry. You're the mascot characters don't die. That reminds me, I do remember seeing an anime. I remember seeing an anime where like the fairy mascot character actually did die, and it was like really sad because like one of the characters like betrayed, like one of the girls, one of the waifu characters betrayed everybody else, and then she had the fairy mascot in her hand, and the fairy mascot's like, "Save me, save me!" And then the betrayed girl, she crushed her. She crushed the fairy waifu in her hand, and then she just instantly died. And I was like, oh damn, that's harsh, yo. No, it wasn't Precure. It was a vampire. It was a vampire anime. So it was kind of dark. It was a more serious anime. It was a vampire one. Yes, I know fairies and vampires normally don't go together, but like the vampire guy had like a little fairy mascot girl though. It was definitely a serious story. It wasn't cutesy. It was like an oldish anime. I want to say early 2000s. I don't remember the title of it, but I'm sure I could search for it though.
そうね私にできることならね
任せるんだじ俺は女性の頼みを断るほど冷徹ではない鎌かける姿をお見せするんだじ
やる気になったみたいだしそれじゃ頼んだからね
I like how there's no animation for Ulton. It's a slime girl!
私の船によく来たなってあれ誰だお前は
I like how her top is actually just her slime. And like her hat's also, her hair's her slime. I mean, she's a slime girl. So I guess all of her is slime? I'm going to assume that her clothes are also slime as well. And everything about her is slime. Remember guys, slime girls can be anything you want them to be. And they can be as tight as you want them to be.
俺は決して怪しいものじゃないじ女性特におっぱいが好きなんだけどよく見るとエロいモンムスなんだじ
エロいモンムス
俺の名はアッタン素敵なあなたをデートにお誘いに来たんだじこの船で俺と大海原へと繰り出そうじ
Legit question though, like I know that Idea Factory does this all the time, but whenever they have like a cutesy perverted character, I legit wonder if the cutesy perverted character has a dick. Like, do they actually have a dick? And then like they just don't show it because, you know, they had to make a teenage-rated game and not like an R-rated game. Alton is trying to get with all the monster girls, but I legit wonder if he has a dick though.
お前怪しすぎるぞ死ね
Or is he just perverted for the sake of being perverted? Like, does he not care about the whole procreation bit? Actually, can Alton even procreate with these monster girls? Usually when it comes to monster girls can procreate with anybody. That's usually how they do it.
あら相手は一人だけなの
Or I guess another way to look at it too is that like humans can procreate with anybody.
本当だやっぱり一人だったんだまあしょうがない
Humans can get it on with dragons, with demons, with angels. It don't matter. Humans can impregnate anybody or be impregnated by anything. It's like sometimes like it'd be a dragon guy and then like a human woman, and then the dragon guy puts his dragon dick in her, and then the human woman gets pregnant.
あワッフルやっと来たのかなんか変な奴らが一緒だけど誰
Waffle.
こっちのパルテはご主人様でこっちのオットンは変態なのこの偉そうな子はワッフルちゃん知り合いなの知り合いの船だったならそう言ってくれればよかったのに言わない方が面白そうだったからこの子はスライムのモンスター娘のジュエルだよ
Jewel. Her name is Jewel.
友達なんだワッフルのご主人だとワッフルのご主人は私なのに一体どういうことだ
Jewel, you've been cucked. You've just been cucked by pervert.
だってパルテはジュエルと違って強いんだもん
That reminds me of the predicament between Shrek's dragon and Donkey. I know, right?
食べ物をあげて止めてあげてアイテムも買い取って私の恩を忘れたのか
It's like when it comes to like fishes, it's different. Because usually fishes don't do penetration sex. Fishes just have like the chick ooze out eggs and then the guy just jizzes all over it. But then the donkey though, the doggy and dragon's different though. It's like, did the donkey just like go inside the dragon chick? Like, I don't know. Or like, did the dragon chick lay an egg and the donkey just jizz on the eggs, you know?
ちゃんと覚えてるよだからこうして遊びに来てるんじゃん
And then they had half-breeds. Donkey and the dragon had like half-breed babies.
話 話を聞く限りだと
Chip and Dale fuck with a fly character?
ワ
Exactly.
ッフルにいいように使われていてかわいそうになってきたんだ。
You know what? You know what though? I actually would be okay with Gadget getting it with Zipper if they didn't have kids. Like, let's say that they wouldn't be able to procreate because they're different species, but they still liked each other anyway, and then they could adopt kids or something, then that would be okay. What makes it weird is the fact that they're half-breeds. That's what makes it weird. Like with Dragon and Donkey, you have half-dragon, half-donkey creatures. And then same too with Zipper and Gadget. You have half-mouse, half-fly creatures. That just makes it really stupid. Like, basically, like, you're saying that, like, anybody can just fuck anything and you end up with half-breeds. Guys, think about, like, how many times humans have bestiality throughout the century. Guys, do you know how many farmers would have gotten goats, sheeps pregnant by now? Or horses. You know how many chicks have fucked a horse? Like, dude, we have so many human-horse hybrids. Wait, isn't that basically Uma Musume? That's like Uma Musume, then. That's pretty much entirely Greek mythology. Exactly, exactly. There's different ways to do the Minotaur. It depends. Like, the Minotaur was either, like, God-made, or the Minotaur was a half-breed. It depends on which story you read. I think in most stories, though, they wouldn't go with the half-breed for the Minotaur. But yeah, it's like anything can breed with anything else, and you end up with half-breeds for everything else. It's like, science be damned. It's like the human sperm and egg is like entirely, like, it's able to like cross and intersect with other species. That kind of reminds me too of the Pokemon theory about whether or not humans are actually Pokemon. Because, like, it's canon. It's canon that in Pokemon, humans and Pokemon used to get married with each other. Because that was seen as a normal thing. Because it was seen that humans and Pokemon were, like, not different. They were considered the same anyway. So, like, if humans and Pokemon could get married, does that mean that, like, we have plenty of dudes fucking Gardevoirs and, like, Lopunnies and shit? It's like, are you impregnating a Gardevoir? Or, like, what about Machamp? Is a girl getting, like, fucked by a Machamp? And, like, is she having, like, Machop babies or something? You know? Does that mean you could Pokeball a person? I mean, maybe? They never really show it. But, like, in the non-canon movies, though, they did kind of imply it, though. I'm pretty sure only 2 of the movies are canon. Most of the other movies are not canon, but they kind of imply it, that you could catch a person in a Pokeball, but we never see it done, though. Usually it's illegal Pokeballs. Like, there's the Pokeballs that Mewtwo created, and then Team Rocket also has, like, illegal Pokeballs. We never see it on screen, though, but they do imply that it could be done. They do show that you could hypnotize humans, though. Psychic Pokemon can hypnotize humans really easily. If Ditto can mimic a human, surely you could procreate with a Pokemon. Exactly. They showed off in Sun and Moon. Although, like, it was already canon before Sun and Moon. But Sun and Moon solidified that, like, Dittos can perfectly mimic a human. Like, perfectly. Like, you can't even tell the difference. Which means you know that there has to be, like, Ditto brothels. You know that has to be a thing. You walk into a brothel, and then, like, you pay, like, $100 for, like, an hour, and then, like, you show Ditto, like, a picture, and then Ditto transforms into, like, the bitch that you want to fuck. Dude, Perut is, like, gaslighting Jewel right now. She is totally gaslighting her.
私が勝ったらこの船をもらうよ。これでどう？
Alright, if Perut loses, then Joe gets Waffle. If Perut wins, we get the ship.
いいだろう。その勝負受けてやる。ワッフルは私が助けてやるからな。
ああ、面白そう。二人とも僕のために頑張ってね。
こっちはいつでもいいぞ。ワッフルのためだ。
Waffle.
今日は本気出すからな。
I like the way she says that. She says it with such a Japanese accent. Wait, do I need to heal? Oh, thank God, I leveled up. I don't need to heal. Nice gun, by the way. She literally has a giant handgun. Like, it's not even a rifle. It's not a rifle or anything. It's a handgun. It's an oversized handgun. I defended, but it didn't really do anything. Oh shit, I should have defended that, I guess. Oh, that only did 6 damage? You're telling me that only did 6 damage? Damn. Oh wait, what the hell? Oh, I'm actually glad I healed. Water shuttle. I'm at 194 MP, so I'll just go ahead and block this. There you go. I am now aroused. Now I can do my strong attack. Hey, wait a minute. If the character gets aroused during combat, doesn't that mean that everybody in this game is a masochist then? It's one thing to get more adrenaline in a fight. It's another thing though to get aroused in a fight. That means everybody's getting turned on. You can see that she's blushing. Oh no, you can see through her clothes now because it's all slime. That's hot, yo. Increase sensitivity by 3,000. I think slime girls are in my top 10. Top 5. I'll say slime girls are in my top 5. And yeah, I was right that her clothes is slime because like her sleeve is like dripping. So when you think about it, she's technically naked. She's not wearing clothes actually. It's all just slime. You see, the real reason why Jewel is afraid of her clothes becoming transparent is because she knows that, like, she's in a video game, and she knows that Idea Factory has to keep this age rating for the game at a certain level. Otherwise, this goes beyond the age rating. Yeah, that's right. We got meta here. I mean, this is an Idea Factory thing, so we could break the fourth wall here. Although, actually, Idea Factory is the publisher of this game. Idea Factory is not the developer of this game. Another company made this game, but Idea Factory is simply just like, publishing it and, like, bringing it out overseas. It's kind of like saying that Atlas made Disgaea, but that was actually Nippon Ecchi. But, like, Atlas actually published the first Disgaea game. And then, like, the other Disgaea games, Nippon Ecchi published themselves.
私に撃たれて飛んでったはずなのにいつ帰ってきたんだ。
Or like Pokemon. I mean, Pokemon's not Nintendo, but it is Nintendo, basically. It's like a first party, it's like a second party game. It's not first party because Nintendo didn't make Pokemon, but it's second party because like they only make games for Nintendo anyway.
エロあるところにオットがありだぜ。たとえそれがどんなに厳しい状況でも俺は駆けつけるんだぜ。
ジュエルちゃん、変態は相手にしなくていいよ。それより私の勝ちみたいだね。うん、ご主人の勝ちだから強いって言ってあげたのにね。
It's also a good thing too for the main character that like she's fighting Waffle and Jewel first, where they do like 3 damage. Because like Peru could have pissed off like any other character in the game that's like level 30, and Peru would have just lost already.
水が大量にある海でスライムは最強のはずなのに、こんなに貧弱そうなやつになんで負けるんだ。
Also, when you think about it, if all these girls have been pirating for so long before Peru became a pirate, then these characters shouldn't be level 1. They should be like level 50 or something.
ああ、わかる。見た目は全然強そうじゃないから僕も騙されちゃった。でもご主人はね、なんと人間なんだよ。
Ningen! Yo, Waffle, that sounds racist when you say it. Only we can use Ningen. Guys, she used the N-word. She's not allowed to use the N-word.
何？人間なんてレア種族だったなんてずるいぞ。
Rare species.
人間なんて一括りにされちゃ困るよ。私は運命に選ばれた。
Ningen. It definitely sounds like a term that you shouldn't be
運
using.
命の女神よ。
パルテは勝って調子に乗ってるだけで、パルテが強いのはパイ育の力だぜ。
Booby training.
俺のおかげなんだぜ。
パイク？なんだそれ。よくわからないけどずるいぞ。
ご主人の強さには秘密があったんだ。でもオットンが関係してるだけあって変なことっぽい。
パイ育とはずるくも変なことでもないぜ。己のおっぱいの内に
The hidden power in your breast. Draw it out.
その力を引き出し使えるようになるんだぜ。そしてパイ育を続けることによりおっぱいの力は大きく成長し己も強くなる。道は長く険しく極めるのは辛く厳しいんだ
Now remember, this is for women though. If you're a dude that wants to get stronger, then follow the Tetsamaru dick training plan. You must stroke your dick at least 80 times per day. And then you must cup your balls, and you must rotate it counterclockwise at least 15 times while counting to 30 seconds. And then you have to helicopter for at least 5 minutes straight, and then you too can increase your manly power.
ええ、確かそんな
I
感じ。
mean, if it works for Peru, it works for guys.
これは私の実力よ。ジュエルちゃん、約束通り船はもらうよ。
負けたのは事実だから、この船はパルテ投げてもいいけど。
何？まだ条件があるの？
そもそもこの船は私のじゃなくてパイ族から借りてるものだから。
Boobiekin!
なんで借りたものをかけてんのよ。で、パイ族ってのは何？私聞いたことないんだけど。ご主人はそんなことも知らなかったの？パイ族ってのはモンスピ界に住んでる
モン
一族だ
スピ
よ。え？ここってモンスピ界なの？やったー！モンスピ界にたどり着いたんだ。
What's that poppy noise? It's like a poppy noise in here. My humidifier ran out of water. So I was kind of like freaking out what that noise was. And hold up. I thought I turned it off. Alright, it's off. To be fair, my humidifier does like a safety feature on it. If it runs out of water, it does auto shut off though, but like the popping noise was the bubbles. The bubbles are like the leftover water essentially.
モンスピ界は知ってるのにパイ族を知らないなんて変だね。名前だけ知ってて来たことなかったんだから仕方ないじゃん。
パイ族ってのは船を作ったり直したりアイテムを売ったり買い取ったりしてくれるモンスピ界の便利屋な一族だぞ。モンスピ界は海ばっかりだから船がないと移動できないしすごく不便で困るんだけど。
Without a ship, it's incredibly difficult to get around. It's kind of like America with cars. You can't get around America without a car.
パイ族は作ったパイ族船を私たちモンムスに貸してくれるすごくいい一族なんだよ。この船は借金みたいなものだけどいつかすごい宝を見つけて船ごと買い取るのが私の夢なんだ。
Or Reddit fuck cars.
パイ族はそんなに言うほどいい一族じゃないと思うんだぎ。
パイ族
It's like I've been turned off from public transportation now because I've been spoiled by cars. Even if I go travel to Europe or Japan, where public transportation's better, it's like I gotta get me a rental car. I'd rather pay for a rental car at that point.
パイ族船ってパイ族しか動かし方わからないし言葉も通じないからね。言葉通じないの？あ、でもジュエルちゃんは言葉が分かって話せるんだよね。
当然私にわかるわけないだろ。
So the Boobykin speak a different language, and no one speaks their language. Got it.
今までどうしてたの？話はできず自分たちで動かせない船だなんてどこに行くかわからないよ。パイ族を倒すか追い出すかして強引に船を奪うこともできなそうだし。
そんなこと考えてたのかお。いつも俺の予想を超えていくじ。
人間って恐ろしいな。奪おうなんてひどすぎるぞ。
What kind of pirate are you? You wanted to buy the ship, but you're a pirate. Just steal the shit.
俺の知っている人間はそんな怖くないんだじ。パルテのせいで人間に対する偏見が植え付けられているんだじ。
心配しなくてもなんとなくで大丈夫だ。パイ族が勝手に理解してくれるし今まで困ったことなんてないから。
イカダも楽しいよ。みんなが乗れる大きいの作ればいいじゃん。ジュエルは置いていくけどワッフルちゃんのイカダはあっさり流されたでしょ。パイ族が言うこと聞いてくれるならこの船でいいよ。
That kind of reminds me how in One Piece, Luffy also didn't have a ship at first too. Luffy was kind of like rafting from like island to island on a fucking barrel. And then like when Luffy did get a ship, it was because like he had to help a village out and they kind of just had one on hand. And then like when the Straw Hat crew got their second ship, that's because they recruited Frankie and Frankie couldn't make a ship. So he actually just built a new ship too. Although, to be fair, he was already building that ship for like the past like 5 years. So like that was kind of like just a coincidence. The pirate code prohibits it. Well, no one told Perut that, because Perut be stealing ships.
船の乗組員はパイ族だけじゃないでしょ。ジュエルちゃんも私のものなんだから私と一緒に行くわよ。海だらけで船がないとジュエルちゃん困るでしょ。
Perut is actually legit doing the Luffy way of pirating. Like, she's just gonna become friends with everyone, so that way she doesn't technically have to steal. It's stealing, though. It's still stealing, but like, if she's friends with everybody, then it's like, oh, she took it without permission, but we're buddies, though, so it's okay. That's basically what Luffy does in One Piece. He ends up taking everything. It's all like, yo, Luffy kind of took that thing. It's like, yeah, but he did save the village, though, so we're just not gonna say anything. And also, come to think of it, Perut's also just beating everyone down, too. That's also how Luffy does it. He just ends up, like, beating everybody in his way, and then, like, Everyone's like, yo, he's pretty strong, man. Let's not mess with him.
俺もやるぜ。これからは仲間が増えた分まで体育の指導に力を
And then, like, when
入れる
Luffy
んだ
does
ぜ。
lose, he comes back after, like, a training arc. But that's typical for shonen
目
stuff,
標は
though.
秘宝探しよ。この羅針盤の示す先に宝はある。この船がいっぱいになるぐらい仲間を増やして道なき道を切り開き邪魔する敵をなぎ払って絶対に宝を手に入れるわよ。
それよりパルって、あれはどうなったんだぜ。ほら、船に乗り込む前のあれだぜ。
あれあれってどれのことよ。
Otan, I already forgot what you said.
俺が船に最初に乗り込んだら何でも言うことを聞くと言ったぜ。
Oh shit, did he say that?
悩むんだぜ。
あんたが敵を倒して活躍したらの話でしょ。そもそも役に立ってないからダメ。そういうことは役に立ってから言ってよ。
Alright, it didn't matter anyway. He didn't help defeat the enemy.
そんなのひどいぜ。投げられた時点で成立しているのに完全に投げられそうだぜ。
Waffle has joined. Jewel has joined. So, like, we went from having Waffle, and then we went straight to Jewel. Like, there was no, like, in-between. So now we have our party. We got, like, our beginner party. On the world map, you can move your pirate ship around the sea. You can land on scattered islands to collect information. There are various icons, event, battle icon, Boobykin icon. Boobykin are here, for which info and items can be obtained. Question mark indicates that something's in this area. Areas marked with event, where the event's main story. Regions of the world map is covered in clouds are inaccessible, but by attaining maps, the clouds will lift and you can proceed. On the world map, you can open the menu and press the next button. Got it. I keep pushing the plus button to pause, but there's no pause button. The chibi icons are pretty cute. So if I go to stats, alright. So Perut's an A cup. And Waffle's also an A cup. And then Jewel's a D cup. Okay, I see. Alright. Also, they're all different elements, too. So, Perut's Emerald. Waffle is Red Star. And then Jewel is Blue Heart. Okay, wait a minute. Oh, wait, no, I am ready. Okay. Okay, so go inwards. So rotate. Yeah, rotate inwards. Then I wanna touch it. Then I wanna lift him.
いい感じかも。
Yeah, okay. Alright. I'm just gonna double check really quick. Alright. Ship log. I had to keep on double checking this. Size up, go outwards, height up, pinch in. Got it. Cleavage, drag towards the push it left, push in the left sticks. Push the left and right sticks upward. Got it. Okay, perkiness, and I do want perkiness and cleavage. Got it. Softness, you tap. Firmness, briefly. Firmness is briefly. So firmness is the same action as perkiness, but perkiness you push it, and then for firmness you just tap it. All right, I think I got it. All right, so change your swimsuit. Oh, that's cool. Oh, that's adorable. She's kind of adorable wearing this. So, tremendously, greatly, great. So that's what the game's been giving me, but I want to do the ones that like other ones I got. Tremendously and greatly. All right, so. That's it? Dude, I went to the C cup already? She's a C cup now. Oh, wow. Oh, I can see it. I can actually see the difference. Oh, wow. I really can see the difference. Oh, wow. Okay. Damn, yo. So like her hexagon now. Yeah. Her size is maxed out, perkiness is maxed out, cleavage is there, softness is there, firmness is there. So wait, what do you do for height? What do you do for height? Do I want height? I forget if I want height or not. Oh yeah, I did want height. Height was for agility or something. I did want height. Yeah, so I wanted height. I'm an R cup. Yo. Damn, alright. Jesus. So like I don't think I can do these one. I don't think I can do them. Oh, can I? I guess I can. Alright. Damn, you can barely see it. You don't even get to see her tail in the cutscene, in the story cutscenes. You can see it more here though. Oh. Yeah, she's adorable. Okay, damn. Alrighty. Yo, I went way overboard with that. I kind of went a little bit overboard. And then, oh, damn, okay. And then, what was the other one? Wait, crap, I kind of forgot already. This one. Yeah, that's right. This is fine? This is fine. Alright, so Parut's a U cup. Waffle's a W cup. And I guess we're changing this out too. Oh, she's... Yeah. Cool. Damn! Another one of this. He's an I cup now. And let's see. Alright, then that's fine. The height, I don't want. I don't want height for her. She's an M cup now. All right. Have I gone too far? I don't know if I've gone too far. Now she's a P cup. Have I gone too far? Is that it? Oh yeah, that looks like it won't get in the way at all. It doesn't show up in the 2D artwork, but I guess to be fair, what were we kind of expecting? Adds a super masochist jewel only. Oh, okay. Oh yeah, I should look at what their skills are. Flame slash blunt impact. Lowest risk of paralysis. Liquid blaster, poison. That's cool. I still haven't unlocked any skills to Perut though. I mean, like, I pretty much have her like all rounded out. I guess I shouldn't round her out though. Let's see. I'm gonna go back to here. Maybe I shouldn't round her out. No, wait a minute. Yeah, so maybe I don't want that. Okay. Maybe I want this instead. I think. Because I think from what the instructions are telling me, it's like you gain different skills depending on like how your attributes are. So you don't necessarily want to max them out. I think. There's also like some of this equipment stuff I have, but I don't have much equipment anyway. Enables one to crack eggs. So this is like the stuff I got from like the download. So I can't do anything with those just yet. And I still have like a question mark thing on my main menu. So I probably need to unlock that later on. Oh shit. So like the ship, it doesn't stop on a dime actually. It kind of like, there's like momentum. So when you let go of the analog stick, your ship kind of keeps on moving still. There's nothing on this island. There's nothing on this island. So it's like, I could go back to here. But like, I don't know if I can like have access to the other treasure chests that are on this island. Because there was like some treasure chests in the water, but I couldn't go over the water though. Also, there's like these harvest spots, which kind of makes it seem like Monster Hunter. But at least like I don't have to like sit there and like wait for my character to like farm it though. I didn't go this way. Okay. It's like I don't want to get like attacked from behind. Jesus! Damn, yo. This kind of feels like I'm using like an illegal mod for the game. Yeah, it looks like I put in like an illegal like big booby mod, and I did it like horribly. Because like I did use a boob mod before for Pokemon. I didn't even notice the character what was there. I guess I'm just better off just like using regular attacks for now.
行くよえっと行くよ一斉
So this game has like an auto combat feature, but like it's definitely a lot slower than like Persona's auto combat feature was. In the Persona games, when you use auto combat, the menu doesn't even show up, so your characters just attack automatically. In this game, the auto combat thing is really more akin to like the game just like mashing the A button for you, so you're just automatically attacking. It's kind of janky. It looks like it was like very lazily programmed in to just like mash the A button. Which if they were gonna do that, they might as well just not put it in the game at all. I would have preferred it if they actually put in like a real auto combat system like in Persona.
取っちゃおう
So yeah, I have nowhere to get that.
よっと
I can jump, but jumping seems pointless right now.
やっつけるぞ。
僕だね壊れろ
Oh damn, that was a crit.
ことなかったね
Yep, invisible wall. So the only way I can even get to that is like to swim or something. But I guess I need like... I guess I need to unlock like that kind of skill.
取っちゃおうお宝ゲット
I believe this treasure chest was like right here where like I meant waffle. So like the cutscene interrupted that. Can I leave? Doesn't seem like there's like a shortcut feature to leave. So I guess I had to like go back to the beach or something. Because right now I don't see a point in like fighting all the enemies here.
取っちゃおう
Like I didn't come here to fight the enemies. I just came here to like get the items that I missed. Although most of it was just potions anyway.
よっと
And there doesn't seem to be like a speed up option either. Oh damn, the enemies respawn. Okay. I tried like holding down the analog stick because usually in most of these games that's the run button, but that didn't do anything this time. Oh wow, jiggle physics. Yeah, look at that. Do I have to... Is this how I have to leave? Huh.
出発
Okay, good. So this is one of those games where, like, if you run into the exclamation point, it doesn't automatically start the event. You actually need to tell the game you want to start by pushing the A button. It actually annoys me when games auto-start events like that. Because sometimes, like, I'm not ready. I was just kind of just moving around. I keep forgetting that I can't use the analog stick for the menus. You gotta use the D-pad.
下から視線を
Damn!
さてはおっとねなんでパンツ見ようとしてるのこれは水着だから
Within the span of like one cutscene, I basically already changed everyone's tit size.
そんなことしてないんだぜ。というより、パルテの服は丸見えなんだから、今さら見られるとか関係ないんじゃないか。
It's not panties, so it's not embarrassing. Said they'll strike witches girls.
気分の問題よ例えば胸の部分が見えるのとじーっと見られるのでは違うでしょ
気になるなら、普通に腰に巻いた方がいいんじゃないかお。
That's right, wrap yourselves up. What kind of channel do you think this is?
しょうがないでしょ私の背じゃ大きくて着れないしそのまま巻くと靴に当たって汚れるんだから
She's tall? She's actually like the shorter one of the girls.
だったら無理に着なくても、なんなら俺が巻きついてやってもいいんだぜ。
いいわけないでしょこれは私のお気に入りなのよそれに海賊っぽいでしょ
Kaizuku poi.
バイ
Oh, is that the boobiekin? That's the boobiekin.
これがパイ族だぜ。というか、視線の主はこいつだぜ。
So their head literally looks like a fucking nipple.
それじゃあここがジュエルちゃんの言っていたパイ族のお店みたいねパイ族って可愛いじゃない船を作ってるなんて言うからもっとごつい一族かと思ってたよ
So they're like fairies.
パイ族を甘く見るのは良くないんだぜ。似 ために騙されて油断していると痛い目に遭うんだぜ。
やけに突っかかるじゃん。なんかあったの？バイ。
Yep, it does. They really look like a fucking nipple.
こら、もうくすぐったいよ。
ああ、だから言ったのに、そのおっぱいは俺のおっぱいなんだぜ。かくなる上は俺も飛びつくんだぜ。
何がかくなる上なのよ。いいわけないでしょ。
俺はただパルテを守ろうとしただけなんだぜ。
バイ。もうパイ族が怖がってるじゃない。これから一緒に旅するんだから。
Oh, can I buy potions now?
ほら、よしよし。バイ。ん？何これ、くれるの？
Potion obtained, almighty potion obtained, small salt obtained.
ありがとう。私もなんかあったらアイテム買わせてもらうからね。バイ。バイ族っておとなしそうな一族じゃない。それにあんたが妙に対抗してたわけが分かったよ。バイ族が可愛いから焼いてたんだ。
まさかパルテは俺の愛くるしさがパイ族に劣っているというのかを許せないんだぜ。
許せない。
なんで対抗してるのよ。ああ、でもあんたもアイテムをくれれば、いえ、お宝をくれれば可愛く見える。
Damn, Perut!
鬼だぜ。パルテはもっと可愛く見せる努力をした方がいいぜ。
It's like when you think about it, it's like Alton's kind of like into like speciesality, I guess, rather than bestiality. Because Alton's like he's like an otter, but he's into humans though. But I guess maybe in their universe, every race could like probably like get with any other race anyway. But still though, they're a different species. The Boobykin can help you out in many ways. From info, you can learn about where to look for treasure, as well as where to find special monsters. From requests, you can obtain rewards from delivering items and vanquishing monsters. Requests necessary to advance the main story are marked with the exclamation icon. From craft, you can get Boobykin to craft equipment for you and hand over necessary materials and gold. The types of equipment you can craft increase to proceed with the main story. From buy and sell, you can select items to buy. Got it. Boobykin are scattered all across the map, and some will become your allies with discovered. Their duty types include pirates, merchants, and scholars, each with their own benefits. Oh, okay then. Collecting a lot of pirate booty, Boobykin enables Boobykin support in battle. Collecting a lot of merchant Boobykin increases the amount of items and equipment that can be purchased. Collecting scholars enables you to make rare discoveries. Collect as many Boobykin and allies as you can. Got it. God damn it, I used the analog stick again. Jesus. We done? Search for the companion. DCs are full of Boobykin. The more you have, the better you could be a switcher in battle. Got it. All the living things in these waters have pheromones, some advantages, others not. Damage against advantages ones is increased, and damage received from them is lessened. The opposite true is for disadvantaged ones. Got it. Let's make a deal. Want the piece of the map? If so, then fetch me the items desire and we can make a trade. Squid ink and demon ring, and you get a torn map. I do not have those items yet. Does not meet the condition. Location unknown. Location unknown. We haven't been to that area yet. Got it. Sporty top, foliage plant, forked bread. Oh, I got that shit at the island, so it's a good thing I went back then. Forest of Purity, harvest from Harry Marimo. Yeah, it's a good thing I went back. And then I don't have this yet. That's at the that's tough Kinoko from the Forest of Purity. Got it. So like there is a reason to go back then. Potion, nothing. I can buy potions. That's about it. Nothing. Got it. All right then. Unfortunately for me, I will have to end it here, as I do have work in about like 7 hours, actually. I have a morning shift today at work. So I'm going to grab something to eat because I have not eaten dinner yet. And I will see you guys Tuesday for the part 2 of 7 Pirate Warriors H. Or 7 Pirate H or whatever it's called. 7 Pirates H. There we go. So I'll see you bitches later.